sewer, and septic. CNC Farm and home of the Answer Man. CNC Farm and Home. Warwick Electric. Plug into your number one electrical source. Warwick Electric. Citizens Memorial Hospital. We have the services your family needs to be healthy. Citizens Memorial Hospital. Hometown Mattress and Furniture. Still making sleep great. Atterbury's MFA Tire. The right tire at the right price. Atterbury's MFA Tire. Doak Propane. Serving Southwest Missouri since 1981. Doak Propane. Quarles Supply Company. Bolivar's Kubota dealer. Quarles Supply Company. State Farm. Contact Diana Andrews for a free quote. State Farm. B-Town Custom Apparel. Get your Liberator Sports custom apparel here. B-Town Custom Apparel. Hubbard Realty. Because buying and selling is not something you do every day. Hubbard Realty. Douglas Hahn Heidemann. They know the art of winning. Douglas Hahn Heidemann. Kathy's Pasta. Authentic Italian dishes. Come join the family. Kathy's Pasta. McCarthy Drilling. Specializing in water wells, geothermal drilling, and monitoring wells. That's McCarthy Drilling. Thanks for listening to this Bolivar Liberator sports broadcast made possible by these proud sponsors. Tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and the support of our kids.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Plaster Stadium on the campus of Southwest Baptist University, where tonight the Bolivar Liberators take on the Branson Pirates in an Ozark Mountain Conference showdown. Matt Hindenburg here, along with Clay Meyer and Mr. Sutton Medley. We'll be bringing you all the action live from Plaster Stadium. And, guys, good to be home for a change.
Yeah, welcome back, Matt. Missed you last week up there in Harrisonville, and you missed one heck of a ball game up there.
Well, I listened to you guys on the radio, and you did a great job. And you brought home a victory. That's the best part. And a really gutsy performance by the Liberators last week, Clay.
It truly was. Sutton and I were sitting up there in the stands, mind you. Anyway, at first we was kind of worried there. They came up 14-0 on us pretty quick. That they scored on their third play from scrimmage, a 65-yard run, and I think 7 or 8 of our Liberators missed the tackle. I mean, they wrapped him up, or didn't wrap him up. They just kind of got arms on him, and he was able to break through. So had a little concern, but by gosh, at the end of halftime, we just down 7, and we made that up right off the get-go in the third. So not a bad performance, and that last half was a battle, both sides of the ball.
And that was a state-ranked Harrisonville team, and the Liberators right back into tonight, taking on a Class 5 state-ranked Branson Pirate team, a team we haven't played in 9 years. We were talking earlier when you were down getting programs, Clay. Sutton and I did a game 10 years ago at Branson, hurricane game, similar to this one, and fog rolled in, and we had a little bit of rain, not too awfully bad, but seems like Branson and the Hurricanes come in, and the Pirates got the best of us that night. Hopefully, the Liberators can win the hurricane game against the Pirates here tonight. As we mentioned, Branson 2-0 with a win over Harrison, Arkansas, 23-7. That was at Branson. It was supposed to be at Harrison, but there was some conflict, so they got a home game. Last week, the Pirates hosted Camdenton, a state-ranked team, beat them 35-14. They actually had the turbo clock running for a while, talked to their press people, and they were kind of shocked about that. But 2 pretty good wins for the Pirates. Of course, the Liberators with just not a very good opening game against Osage, and a great come-from-behind victory last weekend against Harrisonville. So it is 2-0 against 1-1, and you had a chance to talk to Coach LaSalle, and he said this would be about the toughest team we play all year.
Yeah, I visited with him before the game, and he said, that this is, quite the squad that we're going up against tonight. Loaded with juniors and seniors, big guys and everything. He was talking. Basically they got 1,450 students to our 620 something, so they're a little bit more than double our size. Matt, looks like we're going to go to national anthem. What do you say we go back to the station for 30 minutes, or for 30 minutes, for 62 minutes, 2 minutes, for 2 minutes. You're listening to Liberator Football on KYOO.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
When it comes to buying tires, you don't need gimmicks and big sales. You need fair prices and great customer service. And that's exactly what you get at Atterbury's MFA Tire and Auto Center. And that's why Dwayne Atterbury continues the family tradition of a firm handshake and a great deal. So if you're looking for the right tire at the right price, come see Dwayne at Atterbury's MFA Tire and Auto Center today at 333 East Broadway in Bolivar. Attaboy, Atterbury.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
Hey Liberator fans, get your Liberator sports gear at B-Town Custom Apparel, your official Liberator sports boutique. Need t-shirts, vests, uniforms, hats, or promotional products for your business? They've got it all with customized screen printing, embroidery logo development, fundraising, and promotional items. Their talented graphic designers create unique designs just for you. Visit them online at btowncustomapparel.com. Also see them for your sign needs and UPS shipping. B-Town Custom Apparel, proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
Welcome back to Fister Stadium on the campus of Southwest Baptist University, as we just had the Pride of the Blue, the Marching Liberator Band, perform the national anthem, and the junior ROTC on the flags. Always great to see all those kids involved, guys.
Good numbers out there this year, too.
Yep. Looks like the band's grown a little bit.
I agree.
So, again, it's the 2-0 Pirates coming to town against the Liberators. I did talk to their offensive coordinator before the game. Chad Dupay went to college here, worked for me for several years. We remained good friends. And I said, man, you guys look pretty good. And he said, we are pleasantly surprised. They lost 4 or 5 really good kids that went on and played at the next level. One, his son Gage is one of them. He's at Topeka, Kansas at Ichabod, Washburn University. And so they lost some kids, but he said, man, we've had some young kids really step up and step in and take control. And he said, we're pretty happy with this team. He did say they were really excited about not going to the same place that they've been for 9 years now. They've been in the COC Large, and he said, every week it's the same place. And he said, it's kind of exciting to go to new places, see new things, and learn more, and just, it makes you have to work a little bit harder. Hey, what are these guys going to do? Because when you go to Webb City, they're going to run the veer. You know what plays they're going to run. They haven't changed the playbook for 40 years. They don't need to. Same with Nixa. He said, you get the same thing over and over, and then basically it's not a coaching thing. It's who's got bigger and better Jimmys and Joes. So
exactly, and you go back 9 years, Matt, these kids that are playing tonight may have never been in this town or in this stadium to play football, so it's a whole new experience for them, and it's a great place to play. Other games in the area tonight, number 1, there's some good ones too, guys. Lamar, number 1, taking on number 4 in Class 1, Tipton over in Barton County. Marionville going to Skyline. Fairgrove at Buffalo. Seneca, number 2 in Class 3, taking on number 7, Nevada in Class 4, and that should be a good one. That'll be a big factor in the Big 8 Conference. Carthage will go to Glendale. Carthage, number 4 in Class 5. Warsaw, number 9 in Class 2, hosting Lafayette County. Number 5, Nixa in Class 6 takes on number 9, Joplin in Class 6.
somebody there is going to move up in the rankings in that one. So and that's probably also going to be vie for the title in the COC this year as well. Number 6, Ava, hosting Mountain Grove. Number 7, Mount Vernon, hosting Mack County. Number 9, Ash Grove, taking the trip to Stockton. And, of course, number 10, Branson. They cracked the top 10 this week right here at Bolivar. Other games, Republic at Ozark, Neosho at Lebanon, West Plains at Hillcrest in an Ozark Conference game, Willard at Waynesville, Marshfield at Carl's Junction, an Ozark Mountain Conference game, Log Rock at Springfield Central, Clever, who's 2-0 on the season, they're going to be taking on Reed Spring, Aurora at Monette, Stratford at Springfield Catholic, Lighthouse Christian will travel to Parkview, an Ozark Mountain foe, and that'll be an interesting matchup, see how that goes. Pierce City at Sarcoxy, Willow Springs at Kabul, El Dorado Springs at Pleasant Hope, Castleton at East Newton, Hollister at Forsyth, Jasper at Lockwood, Greenwood at New Heights Christian, and Smith Cotton at Camdenton. So that's your games. We'll keep you abreast of those scores as the night goes on.
The one you missed there was one right after that Nixie Joplin game. That's going to be Webb City versus Kickapoo, which is going to be pretty interesting there.
Yep. Kickapoo trying to get on the winning track. Webb City 1-1. They lost to Nixa last week. And I'm going to tell you, that's a darn good Nixa team. I talked to a couple people who went to go see them. They said they're just loaded. The McKnight kid, the sophomore quarterback, he's a special athlete. We saw him on the basketball court setting.
Yep.
Plus, they've got 2 D1 offensive linemen. They have the number 1 offensive lineman in the nation recruit as a sophomore. And here comes your Liberators.
I believe he's that big shot putter and discus thrower, too, isn't he? His mom and dad were both Olympic gold medal winners.
Yep.
Been a lot of press on that young man. Kind of impressive.
Most impressive thing I heard him, Ned Reynolds interviewing him, he said in the 8th grade, summer between his 8th grade and freshman year, he decided to take the ACT, and he missed 2. He said he thought he'd study a little bit, he could ace it. So not only is he darn near 7 foot tall and 300 pounds, and it holds every high school shot put record there is.
Yeah.
And if you ever seen him run, you know, we watched him play basketball last year in the Willard tournament, and I thought, well, that kid's not that impressive. And then all of a sudden you see him take off in a sprint, and you're like, holy crap.
Yeah, big and fast. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And will be on an Olympic team in the near future, probably.
On an NFL team.
Oh, yeah. If we put ourselves in that position and we miss 2 on the test,
yeah,
I'd be afraid to take it again. I'm afraid I'd miss way more.
Yeah.
Heck, I got 2 right on the test. I didn't study either, but
yeah, but different things.
Liberators in the home blue jerseys with the yellow trousers and yellow hats. The Pirates in the road whites with the red numerals and red helmets. And the Pirates are coached by kind of a Bolivar boy, Aaron Hasener. He went to school here for a while, and he's the head coach and the offensive line coach. Jacob Heyman, the defensive coordinator. Jeff Howard, a D-backs coach. Chad Dupay, the offensive coordinator. Chad had been at Ozark for about 5 years. He won a state championship down at Monette, plays his college football here at SBU. And that was his nephew, the best athlete at school the Osage had, his brother Brent's youngest son.
Got captains lining up to go out. Looks like tonight we're going to be sending Connor Neal, number 3, number 4, Maddox Neesmith, number 7, Mace McCurry, and big number 75, Matthew Santos.
Yeah, you know, all those kids had monster games last week,
They
too.
sure did, every one of them.
Notice, too, Steve Hancock on the staff here at Branson.
Yeah, that surprised me a little bit when you said that. Well, it doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to see that, to be right honest with you. He's a good coach and a good guy.
Been around a long, long time, Steve Hancock. Seen a lot of football.
I can remember not long ago we watched him and Coach Potts up here walk out and shake hands. And, you know, we just said there's a lot of football walking right there.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So the captain's getting ready to go to midfield. Let's see who Branson sends over. You can see their numbers a little bit better. The lights haven't quite taken effect.
I'm surprised we're seeing them that good. The district rankings will be coming out after the 3rd week, is that right? 5th week. Fourth week. I can't remember. Fourth week. Okay. Okay. So we don't have to worry about them for a couple of weeks.
We got a couple weeks to worry about them.
And this game won't hurt us a bit.
Nope.
Either direction. It's not going to hurt us if we lose it. It would help us a lot if we would win it.
And even if we can stay close on the Class 5 school.
Yep. Branson captain's number 9, Skylar Slatton, senior, tight end and DN. Number
17,
5,
Will Thunderbunk, senior linebacker and fullback, 5'10", 195-pounder.
They're moving around over there. Number 79, what's he got?
Eric Campos, he's a senior, 5'8", 270 offensive lineman. And number 3, Ryder Schroeder, he's a defensive back, 5'10", 150.
I think that's a 9.
There's 9 on this side. You already called him that was Skylar Slatton.
9, 17, 79, and 5.
Is that 3 or 5? We got the binoculars, Clay. What
it's
are you?
It's a 5.
It's a 5?
Yep.
That's
5 on the right. Yep.
That's Luke McCormick, and that is the quarterback. He is a senior, 6'1", 195-pounder. And the captains will meet. We'll see who's going to get the opening kickoff on this one.
I believe last week, Sutton, if I'm not mistaken, Bolivar got the opening kickoff, and then we won the toss on the overtime.
Yeah, and that became extremely important.
That was big.
Yeah, that was big.
You know, they went ahead and scored and kicked the extra point, and then so we knew what we had to do, and it took us one play to do what we needed to do. Actually, 2 plays to win the game after that. So,
our young sophomore quarterback grew up incredibly in that game right there.
I agree. He'll, he's still got some to go, but I'm going to tell you what, he came a long ways last week.
Yeah, he, just nice little easy rollout to his left and reverse rollout, and he just lofted that ball right up, perfect 25-yard strike for the touchdown, and then the 2-point go-ahead to win the ball game.
It always seems hard when they roll out on that left side and they have to turn their body, but he doesn't seem to have any trouble doing that. I mean, he delivered that ball. He got his body turned and delivered that ball very accurate and on time.
Cool 71 degrees here at kickoff. It's just been a pretty nice fall day here in Bolivar. A little bit of wind coming out of the north. Not much, but as they're getting ready to flip the coin down there.
Referee Randy Ward, umpire Jay Powell,
looks like he's flipped it. Well,
Captain Earl, and back judge Braxton Earl.
Got the Earl brothers on the staff. Is that the Merles that were at the university here for a while?
Well, they're just now getting ready to flip that.
Well, I don't know what's going on down there. They're having a heck of a conversation. Wonder if he's asking about their grandparents and their parents.
Could be. Could be,
Shouldn't have any official timeouts for water.
Well, I don't know.
At this temperature.
It wasn't too bad last week, and they
finally flipped her.
Their timing of it was a little odd.
Seems to be talking
to Branson.
They
won, and they will defer.
Bolivar will receive the kickoff, looks like.
That seems to be the philosophy anymore.
It is.
You get the ball in the second half, which is a good philosophy. So now the captains will shake hands, and let's get this thing started. Let's play some football.
They'll put another minute back up on there, I think, won't they? Hope not.
Man, I've never seen this pregame take so long.
Yeah, the Whitehat's still talking to them. Now they're going to spin everybody around and have them face the directions they're going to be
going. will receive the kick, and they'll be going from south to north here at Plaster Stadium. On your radio dial, for those listening on 99.1 Your Country, that would be from right to left.
First-time listeners on the radio, if you can, you want to watch also, go to MoSportsZone.com. Scroll down till you see the Liberator logo and click on that, and it will take you to YouTube. And that's you'll be able to watch and listen.
And the crowd's starting to fill in. I was a little bit embarrassed by the crowd at first, but this side is filling up. Pretty good crowd coming up from Branson.
Yeah, deep student section down there tonight, too. That looks
Super fans on. That's red, white, and blue Super Fans theme.
I think they have the Mizzou Golden Girls theme going on over there. Everybody's dressed A lot of sparkles, all gold and black.
So kicking for the Pirates, it will be number 35, Dane Eifert. 6'2", 185-pound senior kicker. Back deep to receive for the Liberators. It's going to be Gardner Casey and Nichols will be on the far side, Casey on the near side. They're both standing on about their own 7-yard line. Eifert has it teed up on the near hash 40-yard line. All right, here we go. Time for some football.
They've been running that cross back there as they receive the ball, so let's see what we do.
It's a high end-over-end kick. It's going to go into the end zone. They won't out of the end zone. Wow. That guy's got a foot.
That was deep.
That ball bounced about a yard after the
inline.
Past the end line there in the end zone. So 1st and 10 for the Liberators from their own 20 to start this thing off.
You know, we don't have our normal flags up on the fences over there that really give us wind direction, but I'm not seeing anything on top of the goalpost that's indicating a lot of wind out there at all.
Yeah, it was just a little bit of wind out of the north, but won't be too active. So Banner in at quarterback, one back behind him. They send the man in motion. That's McCurry from the far side to the near side. Whistles, flags, and not a way to start it out.
Matt, I noticed that we've got a new starter in there tonight. Lucas Polk, number 1, came over and lined up in that tight end spot on the left-hand side. Neesmith is, I think he probably took the spot of Neesmith there for this particular play. No, he's in there too.
Neesmith's up back on the near side. One receiver to the far side. Now Neesmith goes over on the far side along with Polk. And they send McCurry to the near side. Now he goes in motion to the far side. Banner takes the snap, hands off to Gardner Casey, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. It's going to be about a 2-yard loss on the play for the Liberators. And on the stop there for Branson was the inside linebacker, Will Thunderbook, the captain that we mentioned before.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot there. We did have an unbalance on the side. All 4 receivers were over there, and then Casey tried to break it back to the left side.
So that brings up 2nd down and 16 after the penalty. They send McCurry in motion from the far side to the near side. They pitch sweep to Casey coming near side across the 15 and driven out of bounds at the 20, so he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for Bolivar.
Pretty nice run right there. Branson did a great job of not allowing him to cut that ball back and everything, just kept forcing him to the sideline. Got the 5-yard back, though.
Inside linebacker for the Pirates down there, Dakota Schaefer. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 215. He's one thick kid. Banner in the pistol. Casey behind him. Now McCurry in motion near side to far side. Banner fakes the handoff, a little bubble screen, throws over on the near side. It's picked off as the receiver fell, and making the interception for Branson was Jace Fuller, the 6'2", 165-pound junior, and the Pirates are going to get the ball deep in Liberator territory after the turnover.
Yeah, I think he actually had 2 reads on there. First, I thought it was going to be a center screen, but he went ahead and floated it out there to the other side, and unfortunately the receiver dropped down. So, hate seeing an INT this deep in our end zone right here. They got 21 yards for pay dirt.
So McCormick brings the troops to the line of scrimmage. He'll step up under center, and they're going to run that flex bone kind of tight. Near wing goes in motion. They pitch to him to the far side. He gets the corner turn, and a good tackle there to keep him from getting into the house.
Hunter Kowalski.
By Kowalski.
Yeah, he absolutely did a great job with the fill right there and put a good shoulder pad right in the gut, taking him down.
There was a 5-yard pickup, though, for Blake Weber, the wing. So McCormick comes right back with the same formation, one receiver wide to either side. Man in the backfield, he's only about 5 yards deep. And that's Wilt Milter. He's a sophomore. And they send the man in motion. They hand off. Nope, they pitch to the far side and picking up the 1st down and finally being thrown out of bounds by Neesmith was Blake Weber again.
He's pretty quick to get to that side.
Oh, I hate this offense. It's just so hard to see who's got the ball.
Start to say they did a good job with the fake right there, but
they're also tied anyways. And then said that fullback's only about 3.5, 4 yards behind the quarterback.
You know, the splits on the linemen are only about 18 inches.
Yeah, it's tied up in there. And the handoff to the fullback this time. He gets across the 5 down to the 4. And that'll bring up second goal to go over there for the Pirates. 10:31 left here in the first quarter. Nothing, but the Pirates are knocking on the door.
They're in, I'd say they're probably 4 down territory.
Yeah, 4 down. The way the kicker is, he could probably kick a 40-yarder. And again, they go to the fullback. He dives up to about the 2.
Going to be Bunn with the tackle over there, number 61, Logan Bunn.
The press people said they threw a lot last week against Camdenton. It looks like they
haven't noticed it much yet, have you?
Doesn't even look like they have a passing formation to me. Of course, you can you lull them to sleep with this offense, and then you roll that quarterback out, and everybody's come up for the run. This time the quarterback's going to keep, and he's going to back his way into the end zone. Touchdown for the Pirates as Luke McCormick carries it in from 2 yards out with 9:41 left to play here in the first quarter.
Got around that left side and, like you say, kind of backed his way in.
Yeah, Liberators had guys there, made contact and spun him, and just couldn't get him down, and he fell in backwards.
So Eifert comes in to kick the extra point, holding for, it looks like, Dragan Asbury. Snap is back. It was a little low. The kick is up. Looks good from here. And they say it is. So the Pirates go up 7-0 over the Liberators with 9:41 remaining here in the first quarter. We're going to take a short break. You're listening to Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.1.
Hey gang, wherever you are, CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has you covered. The complete clothing department for both men and women. Their hardware, electrical, and plumbing departments have what you need to get that job done right. For the farm, CNC has fencing supplies from pipe gates, barbed wire, and animal health supplies. And for our furry friends, CNC has toys, both cat and dog food, and of course, dog houses. You can depend on the Colemans at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon.
Hey, this is Paul at CNC Farm and Home Supply. If you have the questions, we have the answers.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
You're listening to 99.1 KYOO halfway, 1200 AM KYOO, and 102.9 K275 CD Bolivar.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. Branson just kicked off. Effort didn't quite get that one out of the back of the end zone, Clay and Sutton, but he got close to it. And
2 yards short.
The Liberators will take over first again, 10 once again from their own 20.
The Liberators really need to that 5-yard penalty, that illegal motion. It's bit us once already.
Killed us all season.
Yep.
And from the pistol will be Banner. It will be Casey behind him, one receiver wide to either side, up back on either side. Jackson on the near side. Looks like McCurry on the far side. Jackson goes in motion now. The handoff up the middle of Gardner Casey. He breaks a tackle or two. He's to the 30, 35, 40. Finally dropped at the 43-yard line. Brought down from behind by the defensive back, Ryan Schroeder. 1st and 10, Liberators.
Excellent run there by Casey. Been waiting for him to get a big one. That's his longest run of the year so far, about 24 yards. He just went right up the middle, a couple spin moves, and made one guy miss, and he gets 24.
That one was right up the gut. And they'll come right back with the same formation. No, Banner going to back up. He's going to be in the true gun with Casey beside him. Now they send Nichols in motion. They go right back to Casey, and he picks up about another 7 yards as he gets to midfield. And he's running hard, guys.
It's found a little hole for him to run into. He's getting through there with 2 or 3 pretty good steps.
And, I'll tell you what, I'd hate to step in front of him. He comes with a little motion down.
He's running downhill, as they say. Second down and 4 now. Again, Banner in the gun. Casey on the far side. Nichols, the up back on the near side, goes in motion. They go right back to Casey. He's going to pick up another first down as he gets across the 45 to the 44 and into Branson territory.
You wonder about them going to the well one too many times right there, but you run that until they stop it. That time, Casey just he made a move toward the middle, and then he immediately bounced it to the left and picked up 6 yards.
So 2 first downs in a row for the Liberators.
You know what?
I forgot to bring you wristbands.
That's another hometown mattress.
Oh, yeah, hometown mattress. I'm sorry. This time, Banner in the pistol, McCurry in motion. They go right back to Casey, and a little bit better job of snuffing it out there by the Pirates, as in to make the tackle was Will Thunderbrook from the middle linebacker position, but not before Casey picks up 1.
They've run that right up the middle now, 5 times in a row, but every time they've had just a little bit different formation, done something different with the motion or what. So good job by Coach trying to disguise.
So our center, Brant Sawyers, gets over the ball from the pistol. Banner. McCurry again in motion from the far side to the near side. Again, they go to Casey, and all over that was Thunderbrook, and that's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 11 now for Bolivar. Okay, they've stopped it now, Clay. You might want to change it up a little bit.
You know what?
I would fake that and do something different.
I'll tell you what, I'd run that fake right up the middle, maybe hit a little tight end dump. That linebackers are crushing, or, they're kind of crashing in there in the middle right now. Trying to
over something flat over in the flat, because they're all coming into they're coming into the middle to stop that. 2 receivers wide to the near side. Banner in the gun. Casey beside him. Banner looking to throw. Throws over in the near flats. Has his man. That's Nichols. He makes the grab at the 40. It'll be a gain of 7, but it'll still be short of the first down. It'll bring up 4th and about 5 for Bolivar.
When you got that right there, they're going to bring the punt team out, but receivers probably need to go a little deeper, try to get to that first down marker. And Burke. I wanted to call you guys last week. Well, I got a text. I got it right the last couple times.
He's a heck of a soccer player. He's a good athlete. Burke with the punt. It's a high end-over-end kick. Takes a bounce in favor of the Liberators. Bounces within the 10. Now checks up and down at the 11-yard line. So the Liberators pick up a couple hometown matchers first downs and then punt and get good field position to start this drive for the Pirates.
I want to thank Mid-Mo Bank tonight. They're bringing you this ball game. Mid-Missouri Bank, a better way to bank.
In Bolivar. So McCormick brings his troops to the line. He has 1 receiver wide to the near side. They've got another man just barely wide out over on the far side. Now the Liberators backing up. As they were showing blitz, they back up. McCormick steps under center. Near wing goes in motion. A handoff to the fullback, and he picks up maybe a yard. He got wrapped up pretty good on that one.
Number 65 was the one first hit, Owen McCullough.
They're going to give him a gain of 1.5 yards. Call it second down and a short 9, long 8.
Last week, the defense stepped up really big. So far, we got
a timeout, Liberators.
Go ahead, Matt.
So Bolivar takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching and listening Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.1.
Since 1912, thousands of Southeast Missourians have turned to Douglas Hahn Heidemann for their legal needs. Specializing in personal injury, wrongful death, bankruptcy, business law, workers' compensation, and estate planning, they're here to fight for your rights. With decades of experience, their dedicated team delivers the results you deserve. When it matters most, Douglas Hahn Heidemann is the name to remember. For consultation, visit dhhlawfirm.com and let them put their expertise to work for you. Because at Douglas Hahn Heidemann, they know the art of winning.
who's keeping you toasty this winter? For more than 30 years, Jim and Roberta Doak have been keeping folks warm in Polk County. They offer propane delivery, new system installs, new and used propane tanks, bottled propane, and so much more. They deliver clean, affordable American propane in a fast, friendly, and courteous manner that you can depend on. If you're on the fence about what propane company to use this year, give them a call at 326-6111 or visit them just a block north of historic downtown Bolivar. Doak Propane, a proud sponsor of Liberator football.
Welcome back to Platzer Stadium, and on a 2nd down and 8, Branson goes to the air. They have the receiver over in the far flats. He's going to pick up about 6 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 1 or 2 over there, depending on where they spot this ball.
Connor Neal and Mason McCurry tag team in that tackle down there. Pretty quick hitter right there.
That's what we said they do. They lull you to sleep at the run and then throw something real quick. One receiver out to the far side for McCormick. He's going to run an option, keeps it himself. I don't think he wanted to keep it, but he got hit before he could try and pitch it. He is able to fall forward and enough to move the sticks for the Pirates.
Had a chance at him in the backfield.
Well, he sure did. Somebody blew that up. That kept him from being able to pitch, so he just turned it up and tried to get upfield. Couldn't catch who made that tackle, though.
One receiver near side. One just barely wide on the far side. And they go up the middle and breaking a tackle or two and getting all the way up to the 48-yard line was Weber for the Pirates. He was the wing back on the near side.
Just straight dive right up the middle. That's their Hunter, how do you pronounce it? Kozlowski?
Something like that.
Well, you know, the spelling on, okay, that's my mistake on the spelling. I've got it spelled K-O-Z on one of the brothers and K-O-X on the other brother, so.
That would be Coxaloxy.
Yeah. Never was a good typer.
So I forgot to bring wristbands for you guys. I heard you talking about that last week. I meant to bring some. We're playing a 4-man front. Everybody else is 5 yards off the ball. They pitch to the back coming near side. He picks up the 1st down across the 40, finally dropped at the 44-yard line. And then on the stop for the Liberators was Logan Bunn. He came a long way downfield. He's one of them down linemen, and he's making that tackle, 15, 20 yards downfield. 1st and 10 for the Pirates. They'll spread one wide to either side. And up backs on either side. Fullback about 3 yards off the center from McCormick. McCormick looking to throw over in the far flats, has his man, and the Liberator immediately wraps him up and throws him down, but not before he picks up 9 yards on the pass play.
Kozlowski again on the tackle over there. Doing a good job. He's keeping the receivers in front of him.
That's just a little quick hitter right there. And McCormick does a good job of getting rid of that ball. He's got a good quick release. I don't know what kind of arm strength or distance he can go, but he's pretty good with those short passes.
There's a little confusion in their backfield, though. He just about had 2 different backs almost bump into him as he's trying to make that pass.
Now the Liberators bring more men to the line of scrimmage. Far wing goes in motion. McCormick going to throw, has the wide receiver on the near side wide open, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Pirates on the
number 98
39-yard reception by Italian Fronterhouse.
Perfect throw. Oh, yeah, that was, can't take that away.
Well executed play. Well executed.
And Ifford in the kick. And I'm going to say he doesn't miss very many extra points. He's a pretty good kicker, guys.
Yeah, he's putting that back there almost onto the track. There you go. He did that last
one. It's good. The kick is up, and it is good.
That's back there on the track. That's a long old way right there.
Yeah, he's not just trying to lob that thing over. I mean, he's putting it. He's getting it right on in through there.
That'd be another 40 yards back behind that.
So Branson goes up 14-0 with 3:17 left to play here in the first quarter. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back. You're watching and listening Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.
If you haven't been to Kathy's Pasta lately, you haven't been. New ownership brings an updated menu and new atmosphere that'll enhance your dining experience. Indulge your senses with not only premium pastas, but juicy ribeye steak, tender filet mignons, and succulent seafood that's bursting with flavor, all while getting exceptional service. Kathy's Pasta. Come taste what's new. Located on Main Street in Bolivar across from the post office. Kathy's Pasta, where every dish is a celebration.
Welcome back to Placer Stadium. Branson to kick off for the third time here since the start of the game with 3:17 left to play in the first quarter. Casey and Nichols back deep to receive, and he'll kick this one out of the end zone unless they have some kind of trick play they want to run.
I don't think you'll see a trick play out of them.
And a big booming kick by Effort, and this one, will it get out? Yes. Yep. Yard and a half past the end line in the end zone. So 1st and 10 for the Liberators from their own 20 once again. And we need to sustain a drive and get some points on the board, boys.
Yeah, I'd like to see a score here. 3 minutes, 17 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and we're down 14-0. Yeah, we don't have to score this quarter, but I'd like to score within 2-3 minutes of the second quarter.
Well, we need to keep our offense on the field for a little bit longer than we have. That's going to be the key. Banner comes in from the far sideline. One receiver wide to either side. Casey will be in the backfield with him. He'll set up in the pistol. Casey behind him. Up backs on either side as well. And Banner takes a snap, hands off to Casey, and he's met at the line of scrimmage and dropped for a loss. Making the stop for the Pirates was Alex Lewis, 6'3", 200-pound defensive end.
Run it till they stop it, right?
Yep. I think they got her figured out.
They might have.
It'd be a loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11. Same formation for the Liberators. Now Jackson goes in motion from the near side to the far side. Banner looking to throw under some pressure, throws his way, and it'll be incomplete, and he just had to get rid of that one. He took a shot after he got rid of the two guys.
Well, I was following the ball and didn't see what happened with him, but Jackson, he threw that clear over there to the sideline. If he was throwing to Jackson, he was 10 yards long.
He was throwing it away, but he had to find somebody to throw.
Somebody close, away from defenders.
So 2nd and 11. Sure, if that'd be third. They have the clock there and have a change over there on the chain gang. From the pistol, Jackson again in motion. Banner looking to throw, throws over here in the near flats, has his man. Making the grab at the 25-yard line is Nichols. And that'll pick up about 7, but still be short of the first down. They're going to have about 4 yards to go. Oh, that's a nice spot.
Yeah, that's a good spot. After he caught it, he came forward and back when he got contact, so that's a good spot.
It'll be 4th down and 2, but still going to have to punt nonetheless. So Burke in the kick for the Liberators.
Need another. I've been watching this young man during warm-ups, and he got a really nice spiral kick. It goes about 40 yards.
Branson has nobody back to receive the kick. They've got 11 men on the line of scrimmage. Now they've got one out. They bring the house. He gets the kick off. It is a high kick. It bounces out of bounds at the Branson 43-yard line.
See how good those guys are.
Oh, my gosh, that's a terrible spot. That ball hit in the green spot and kicked right out of bounds in the white. They move him up to the 46. That looked like that one chip shot I had yesterday. So just one. I checked one up all day. That's pretty good. I'm just glad to hit the green finally at the end of the day. So short field for the Pirates with 1:50 remaining here in the first quarter. One receiver wide to either side for McCormick. Now they send, is that guy going off the field?
I think so, yeah.
Had too many people in the huddle. That should be a flag, shouldn't it?
Well, they didn't huddle. Oh. Near back goes in motion. They're going to throw down the far sideline and incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. They're
going to call that I guess he didn't get his head turned around.
Yep,
they're going to call face guarding or something.
He was facing the receiver, but I didn't see much contact there. The receiver jumped up over the top of him. The ball was thrown a little bit short, and the receiver kind of reached over him and actually made the contact. with Kozlowski, and they're going to give him the penalty, though. Now move him up to the 39-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 there for the Pirates with $1:38 left here in the first quarter.
Well, the Liberators didn't keep the ball, but we cannot let them score before the end of this first quarter.
One to either side for McCormick. Far wing comes in motion. They hand off to the fullback up the middle. He gets up to about the 36-yard line.
Number 75, that's going to be Matthew Santos with the tackle.
It'll be a gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. New fullback in the game for Branson. That's number 27, Smith Quigg. He's a junior, 5'10", 195.
Liberators have walked 2 up on that D-line and got 5 playing directly behind them.
Now the man in motion there, that illegal procedure. Glad to see another team does that.
Wow.
First penalty of the game for the Pirates.
Offside.
They called
on them.
Offside.
There we go. I thought they was going to point the other direction.
Yeah, I know when he went to the hips, I thought it would have been a...
That's what it looked like. It was that too, so...
Could have been either one. So that moves them back 2nd down and 12 now for the Pirates. Just under a minute to play here in the first quarter with a 14-0 lead over the Liberators. McCormick brings them to the line. They're stacked up tight. Back on either side, near up, back goes in motion. A handoff up the middle to the fullback. And he's going to pick up about 4 yards on the carry.
Mason McCurry.
Smith Quigg.
Mason McCurry with the tackle.
Looks like we got time for about one more play before the end of the first quarter.
They're going to have to snap the ball,
27 on the play clock, 30 on the game clock, so they will have to snap it.
You know, this is a new look for the Liberator defense. 4 on the line, and I mean everybody
back about 5 yards off the ball in a straight line.
Just going to use our speed with it.
And McCormick looking to throw a little inside bubble screen. The receiver makes the grab, but is immediately wrapped up by Neesmith. And it'll be enough for not a 1-yard gain, but it'll bring up 4th and 9, but that's going to end the quarter. After 1 quarter play, it is Branson 14, Bolivar nothing. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Bolivar Liberator Football on Your Country 99.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
For all your furniture and bedding needs, visit Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. Come see our great quality mattresses and furniture closeouts. You will not find more bang for your buck on pillow tops, Euro tops, temper-grade foam mattresses, and adjustable bases. Same for sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedroom, and dining room furniture. From budget to luxury, we got it all. Payment programs available, same as cash, no credit needed. Check out our many great reviews on Facebook and Google. We will treat you right and earn your 5-star review. Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. 451 South Springfield Avenue, Bolivar, Missouri.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. Second quarter action just underway. 4th down and 9 for the Pirates. They're in a high formation. They're going to go for it. McCormick rolls out to the far side, throws across the inside, incomplete, and almost getting the pick was Gardner Casey. Instead, it will be 1st and 10 from the Liberators from their own 39-yard line.
And that's a stop and a good start to the second quarter now.
So now we need to eat up some clock and punch it in a little bit. Just for Mike Campbell, I say we need to matriculate about 62 yards right here and get in the end zone, Mr. Medley.
Him and Mr. Wilson. Tom Wilson's been following along.
Got a lot of compliments week 1. People welcome me back to the airwaves on KYO. Banner from the pistol beside him is Casey looking to throw. Goes over in the flats, has Jackson. He's going to pick up about 6 with the forward progress. So a nice way to start that drive for the Libs. Second down and 4 now.
And we're moving to the line a little bit quicker than we have been.
Nichols to the far side, Neesmith to the near side. Banner in the gun. Now they send Jackson in motion. Yep, back to hand up to Casey up the middle. He's going to drive forward. That's going to be another hometown mattress. First down for the Liberators.
Let's flip that around and say hometown furniture. Randy just sent me a text saying that a lot of people don't know they're selling furniture up there.
Hometown furniture and mattress. I'm sorry. Yep, Randy. Hometown furniture and mattress. First down and into Branson territory. Two receivers wide to either side for Banner from the gun. Takes the snap, throws over here on the near side, has his man in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Neesmith, and that'll fall incomplete. Second down and 10.
That was going to be a pretty good game, too. Yeah. That was a good throw on that out pattern.
That would have been another hometown mattress and furniture, or furniture and mattress. I'll get it right, Randy. First down, had he held on to it.
Bringing up second down.
They're going to stay in this wider formation now. From the far side, man comes in motion. They're going to pitch it to Nichols. That's him. He sweeps around the corner, crosses midfield, and gets hammered by three Branson defenders. Leading tackler in there, number 9, Skylar Slayton, 6'3", 240-pound defensive end.
Good pursuit by the Branson defense there.
That's our fastest man on the team right there.
Yeah, and he couldn't make the corner.
Against their defensive end.
Yeah.
So that'll be 3rd and 11 now for Bolivar, and they keep it spread open. Jackson in motion from the wing. Banner looking to throw. Straight drop back, now being pressured by Slayton and dropped. And that's going to be a loss of about 12 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down and forever for the Liberators. They'll spot him at the 41-yard line of Bolivar. They're going to have to get to the Branson 38 for a first down, and the punt team will come in, Mr. Burke. Hopefully we can pin him deep. Branson has somebody out to return the kick early this time.
They came after that one pretty hard last time. Yep. They got pretty close on it. I suspect they will again come after it.
They've got 10 men on the line of scrimmage, one man standing back on the Branson 30. Burke standing on his own 25. He gets this one off. And it's a short kick, but it takes a good bounce in favor of the Liberators. Still rolling down the field to the 20, to the 15, and down there by Bolivar. So Branson will take over 1st and 10 from their own 15.
Good enough.
On a nice punt by Burke. We won't talk about the how it happened, but the end result was good.
It was really good.
He got about 22 yards of bounce on that punt.
I'm not so sure it wasn't tipped coming off the line. The back judge back here was doing this, like tipped.
So McCormick brings his troops up. One receiver wide to the near side, one barely wide to the far side. He'll step up under center. Near side back goes in motion. They hand off straight dive off the tackle on Noby. Pitched it to him, and he's going to be wrapped up for a loss of about 2 on the play. Great job by the Bolivar defense there, Clay.
Mason McCurry was the first one there, and I tell you what, 4 more Liberators joined him and came off the pile.
So 2nd down and 12. 9:21 remaining in the first half. Branson sporting a 14-0 lead over the Liberators. But the Liberators kind of hanging in this one, guys. You know, it looked like Branson was going to run away, scored quickly. But Bolivar putting some little bit of yards on their drives. Now this one, the quarterback keeper, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe picks up a half a yard past that. It'll be 3rd and long for Branson.
Stop here could get us some pretty good field position.
Yep.
Yeah, Owen McCullough with the stop right there, and Tyron Newman with big assist. He in the game now didn't seem to slip in.
That was a dive option for McCormick. He pulled the ball back in, turned the corner, and he got hit almost as soon as he turned. Bolivar with that 4-man front, and everybody else about 5 to 8 yards off the ball. And Weber goes in motion. They throw on the far side.
They're going to call him a catch over there, I believe.
He's marking it.
Yep, the official that was coming up the sideline gave the completed catch sign right there. Going to be right at the marker.
So McCormick got his man, and it'll be
first down.
They've been moving?
Yep, they're moving them.
They're going to move the sticks.
Defense kind of stepped up right there. I thought they got the stop. That was an awful low throw, and I couldn't tell. Hard to see the angle. Yep, the receiver was diving to the ground, landed on top of it, so they said he got his hands underneath it.
Front of the house with the reception for the Pirates. Now Bolivar puts 6 men at the line of scrimmage. The far wing goes in motion, straight dive to the fullback. Gets across the 30 barely. Pickup of about 2 yards on the play.
Kel McCurry and Taryn Newman again with the tackle.
Oh, they gave him about 4 yards on that. 3 maybe. Pretty gracious spot. McCormick under center. Near wing goes in motion. They run this direction, and he got hammered. McCormick did. He was going to try and pitch that ball, but he was so covered up he couldn't get it pitched, and he just took the shot and went down.
Yeah, but we took the pitch away from him, and then the quarterback, he wished he would have pitched that. 75 absolutely blew him up. Matthew Santos.
It's kind of a counter option play there.
Santos kind of made him, forced him to turn up is what he did, and then
so once again, 3rd and long for Branson. McCormick looking to throw, drops straight back, has the seam pass down the middle, and the catch is made, and they're not going to spot the ball there. They rolled forward 3 or 4 yards. Oh, they are going to spot. They are going to. Golly, he made that catch just on the other side of the 50, hit the ground. They both rolled, and they mark him down at the 45. Timeout Liberators with 6:48 remaining here in the first half. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching and listening Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.
If you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Missouri, call Hubbard Realty. We're your local real estate experts with a team of dedicated professionals who will represent you through one of life's biggest challenges, buying or selling a home, land, or investment property. Let our years of experience in up and down markets guide you with data-driven advice and researched guidance. With generational roots in the area, we're here to stay. So work with the realtors you know, like, and trust. The agents at Hubbard Realty. We're your hometown real estate experts.
Drilling, the action of making a hole in something by boring with a drill. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's not, especially when it comes to water wells, geothermal drilling, and environmental monitoring. With over 20 years' experience, Jeremy McCarthy and his crews at McCarthy Drilling will have your project completed efficiently and effectively using state-of-the-art drill rigs. Don't leave your drilling to just anyone. Contact the experts at McCarthy Drilling in Halfway. McCarthy Drilling done right.
Welcome back to Platzer Stadium. First and 10 for Branson, quarterback keeper, and he finds the seam down the middle, and he's going to take that one to the house. That'll be a 46-yard touchdown run for the quarterback, McCormick, as he faked the dive to the fullback off tackle and then fouled right behind him, and he walked it in from 46 yards out. And Branson takes a 20-0 lead.
You know, the defense kind of went after that dive back. Everybody kind of ganged up on him. Quarterback, obviously made the pull and then turned the corner, and off he went, off to the races.
Effort in to kick the extra point. And snap is back. The kick is up. Level to hit. And it's good. He's about to put that one on the veranda up there with Big Tom.
Those are his chip shots. They're going really high. He's getting them way over that line. He's kind of got a pro style to him, actually.
He's got a big foot. He can sure kick at the next level somewhere. So the Pirates go up 21-0 with 6:38 remaining here in the first half. And Bolivar will receive their fourth kickoff of the contest. They have not been able to return a kick as Ifford has kicked them, 2 of them out of the back of the end zone, one of them just about a yard inside the back of the end zone.
This will be his first kick north, so we'll see. We'll see if there's too much wind blowing up there. I'm not sure the flags. Those flags are up on the little post anyway.
They're up there. They're not moving. Yep.
But they're only about. They look like they're about 6 inches long. Might need time to replace them.
The defense, Matt, really hadn't looked that bad. They just given up a couple pretty good long runs. So maybe we can get that shut. That may be how come they got 6 or 7 people laying back there and just 4 on the line.
Casey and Nichols back to receive the
we must have had a little...
Moved them up 5 yards.
Yeah, we must have had a little bump in the, or rough in the...
Yeah,
I didn't see the indication on that.
There were 2 guys down there close to him, and he put on a pretty good acting show, as all kickers should.
And scored the point, yeah. Yeah, well done.
So he'll kick from the 45. This one may go between the uprights if he chooses to do that. And it will be a touchback. 1st and 10 from their own 20 for the Liberators. Well, right now, if you're Coach LaSalle, you got to say, guys, control the ball. We can get some points before this half. Not let them score anymore. We're down by 2, and it's a ball game.
Exactly right there. And that's what you're coaching for right now, is just maintain control of this ball and get a few first downs, some hometown furniture first downs.
And mattress.
Well,
Banner from the pistol. Wing on the far side goes in motion. Banner going to throw, and intended receiver was Nichols on the far side, but off target a little bit, falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10, Bolivar.
Had a little zip on that ball right there. Kind of threw it inside the hash mark, and I think Nichols kind of broke outside the hash mark. So
he zigged when he should have zagged, or zagged when he should have zigged. 1 receiver out to the far side, up back on either side, 1 to the near side. Far side up back comes in motion. They hand off to Casey, kicks it to the outside, spins around. He's going to pick up about 7 yards on the carry. And the senior Gardner Casey with a nice run. 3rd and 3.
Good
manageable.
Good balance on that. He was going sideways and low to the ground on like 3 yards.
This time they put the up back in the slot on the far side. Now he comes in motion. That's Jackson. They hand off to McCurry on a little inside.
Give him the first down.
That's going to be a first down. They move the chains. That's another hometown
furniture
and mattress.
Okay,
first down. That's what it says right here. Hometown furniture and mattress.
They've got them both up there, guys. They do.
Oh, yeah.
We got a timeout.
Yeah, we got timeout.
Water break.
By the officials. Didn't have one of those in the first quarter. Kind of surprising. Randy's son, Brecken, my buddy. I'm sure they're listening and watching.
If they're not here.
Yeah. Might be listening and watching while they're here.
Actually, you can watch and listen while you're here. That is true.
You got a smartphone, you can do that.
That is true.
And the Liberators back on the road next week as they will travel to Parkview to take on the Vikings in an Ozark Mountain Conference game. Parkview hosting Lighthouse Christian tonight. All right, 1st and 10 for the Liberators. From the gun is Banner. Casey beside him. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Slot man on the far side comes in motion. They fake the handoff to Casey. Banner rolls to the far side. Has a pass over on the far sideline, incomplete over the outstretched hands of the receivers, Nichols, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
I think that was our touchdown pass last week in the winning score.
A little rollout and kick to the left. Yep, I think you're right.
Nichols out to the far side, Neesmith on the near side. McCurry and Jackson the up backs. Gardner Casey besides Banner. Now Jackson comes in motion from the far side to the near side. They pitch to him. Flags on the play. And let me say, illegal pursuit.
Flag came in late, though. Yeah. I'll tell you what, it came in late. Now that's the call, though.
Yeah. See, that should be a dead ball. They should shouldn't let them do anything. Maybe they did blow the whistles, but that play had developed before they actually dropped the flag. So 2nd down and 15 now. And the Liberators have got to quit getting these penalties like this.
Yeah, I mean, you get a little momentum going, and you go from 10 yards to 15 yards, or 5 yards to 10. It just hurts you all the way around. Unfortunate errors.
Same formation, Banner and Casey now looking at their wristbands, having a conversation. 16 on the play clock. Jackson in motion again from the far side to the near side. They swing it over to here in the flats to him. He steps around one defender, spins forward, gets up to about the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 3, and Jackson ran about 50 yards on that play to pick up the 3 when he came from motion from the far side.
Well read by the defense. They had two defenders over there.
4.5 minutes left to play in the first half of this one. We need to get at least one more first down, guys. Keep this Branson offense off the field before halftime. Now Jackson and Banner having some discussion. And Jackson goes back to a slot position. Banner takes a snap, rolls to the far side, looking downfield, throws, and was that blocked at the line? Intended receiver was Neesmith, but I think that ball might have been partially tipped.
Yeah, he was, Neesmith was his third read right there. He was dragging across the middle.
That's why I thought maybe it was tipped, because he had another receiver downfield that was open, but the ball fell short, but it just didn't have look like it had the right trajectory, and Banner was under some pressure. Burke in to kick the punt now, and the Branson up back standing on his own 42-yard line.
They've been putting good pressure on our kicker.
Yeah, they've been real good pressure. We thought the last one may have been tipped. 10 men on the line. Now they back some up. The snap is botched, but Burke's able to save it. It's a high kick. It'll bounce at the 50 and come backwards, finally down by Nichols at the 47-yard line. And if they'd have brought the house that time, I believe they'd got the block, boys.
Burke done a really good job fielding that ball and getting the kick off. I mean, he was hurried, there's no doubt.
Yeah, it was a quick step he had in before he laid that foot on that ball.
He didn't get the two-step
nope.
like you normally get. He took one step and booted it.
That's all. That was his only choice.
All right, defense, you got to stiffen your backbone right now.
They put 6 men on the line. McCormick steps up under center. Near wing goes in motion, straight tailback dive. And the fullback picks up about 5 yards on that carry.
Santos with the stop.
Short 6, long 5 there.
3:40 to go. 21 on the play clock.
Same formation for the Pirates. They're going to grind this thing out. Near wing goes in motion. They fake the handoff to him, and the quarterback turns the corner. He'll pick up about 2. Nice piece of running by McCormick.
Neesmith with the tackle over there. With a couple, I couldn't pick up the other numbers on the assist people there. Neesmith with the first contact. That quarterback, the tacklers are hitting that ball, and it's kind of bouncing around a little bit. We might be able to force a turnover tonight.
So 3rd down and 3. 3 minutes remaining in the half. McCormick up under center. Straight dive play to the fullback. He gets across the 35 to the 34-yard line, and they'll move the sticks.
Aiden Essery in on the tackle along with Mason McCurry.
That stops the clock long enough to move the chains. They'll start it back up at 2:50. Pirates in Liberator territory. 1st and 10 from the Liberator 35. They run the option, pitch to the wing back on the far side, and he's going to pick up about 9. That's Blake Weber. He was the wing on the near side, went in motion, and McCormick pitched to him, and I don't believe that was an option. I think that was a set play to pitch.
Straight set, and they did a good job out there sealing our corner off on that, and he was able to get downfield.
So 2nd and 2 on the 8-yard pickup by Weber.
2:08 left.
Clock's ticking, 13 on the play clock. And straight dive to the fullback. He had some momentum, and then he got hammered. McCormick and Casey in on the hit, drove him backwards, but his forward momentum is going to give him another first down.
He went backwards as fast as he was on that second play. That was kind of odd to see.
He was moving just full steam, and all of a sudden he was going backwards full steam. But not before he picked up the first. 1:48 left. Near wing goes in motion. Now they run a misdirection. Pitch to this side wing.
Good defense.
And a good defense keeps them in bounds as well. We'll see if Branson wants to call a timeout. They have not used a timeout in the ball game. Game clock down to 1.28.
That would have been a good time, I would have thought.
I thought they gave him they did give him.
No, that was
first down.
2nd down and 8. Far wing comes in motion. McCormick going to throw. Throws over in the flats. Has his man. That's the wing on this side. He makes the grab. They do keep him in bounds, but he's going to have enough for the first. That was Ryan Giles on the catch for the Pirates.
Defense first man there.
That'll stop the clock at 1:04 while they move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Now they start the clock just under a minute to play. Branson pretty calm and cool. McCormick steps under center. Giles goes in motion. They pitch to him to the far side, and he's wrapped up for a loss. And it'll be a loss of 1 on the play. And surely Branson will call timeout now.
Down to 44 seconds. There he's calling timeout now.
Bunn and Santos on that stop right there kept them for -2.
So Branson calls the timeout with 37 seconds remaining. Looking at a 2nd down and 12. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back here watching and listening Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.
When is the last time your bank paid you for swiping your debit card? At Mid-Missouri Bank, swiping your card actually makes you money. Since June of 2017, Midmo has paid out $6 million in Kasasa rewards to their Kasasa customers. $6 million. That's an average of $75,000 a month. You think it's time to switch to Mid-Missouri Bank? Come join one of their 13 locations and get paid to swipe. To learn more, visit midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Member FDIC.
People choose Oakstar Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oakstar, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oakstar can make. Oakstar Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. 2nd down and 12 for the Pirates. 40. They put 3 seconds back on the clock. They show 40 on the game clock. And McCormick gets under center. Far wing comes in motion. McCormick going to run right behind the dive back, and he gets down to about the 6-yard line.
Good job by Neesmith grabbing hold of one of them legs and holding him up, or else he was going to slip in there. We got a player down, Matt.
Yeah, that's going to stop the clock till they can. Well, there's a timeout, looks like, too.
That timeout, Branson.
Yeah.
It's going to be Kel McCurry.
That's the younger McCurry boy, injured on the tackle there. They have ticked off 8 seconds, so it's 32 seconds remaining in the half. Branson looking at a 3rd down and 5 from the 8-yard line, as they are tending to McCurry.
He's going to get up. He's got the ankle.
There goes his helmet off. He said, give me the helmet back. It looks like he might have rolled an ankle.
Every step he's taking, he's getting a little bit better on it.
He's still hurting.
Oh, yeah.
He's still hurting. You know, he's just going to, he'll walk it off. It's always amazed me how bad those things can hurt, and then 2 minutes later they start letting up, and sometimes they start letting up, I should say.
Big 32 seconds in the ball game right here. Branson again looking at a 3rd down and 5 from the 8-yard line. Clock running. They can pick up the first without picking up the touchdown. McCormick looking to throw across the middle. Has his man. It'll be short of the touchdown, but it will be enough for a first down. Making the grab was Tegan Asbury.
Casey Gardner, or Gardner Casey with the tackle, keeping him out of the end zone.
And
19 seconds left, and they do call a timeout.
Branson calls timeout. They must not have called one the last time. That was the injury timeout.
That was injury timeout, I guess. So, yeah.
So Branson we'll keep it right here. It'll be first and goal to go from the 1 with 19 seconds remaining in the half. Branson sporting a 21-0 lead over the Liberators.
And we got our chain gang on duty tonight over there.
Let's see, we got DB, and there's Drew Ligon, Gabe Magnuson, and
Nick Stainer. Looks like Nick's watching it on his phone over there to me to make sure.
Might be listening.
So they'll come back out with 19 seconds remaining. And you got to think right here, McCormick can probably just tap and go.
All kinds of options.
Hand it off to the fullback, who's been very successful tonight. That's Smith Quigg.
Branson with one timeout left, going under center.
Go two tights, back on either side. Quigg behind him, and it is McCormick.
I'm not sure
they don't have a signal yet. They're going to mark him down.
They'll be short of the goal line, 10 seconds.
The Branson coach is on the field trying to call timeout.
They stopped the clock at 11. Now they say wind it. Why didn't we keep the clock running? 3.
He calls timeout.
Finally gets the timeout called with.
All right. Do you kick the field goal here, which is the same as an extra point, or do you try to run it in?
You know,
up 21-0 on the road on the half-yard line. I'm going to run it in.
I am too.
You know, he may want to let that kicker show off a leg a little bit. I don't know.
Well, he would be pretty automatic from there.
Yeah,
1 second back on the clock.
Boy, a stop right now would be just like us scoring because we'll keep them within 3. When we get the ball right at the beginning of the next half. So,
no, we kick off to them. They kicked off there.
Yeah, we've got the ball to start the game. They did win the flip, but they deferred.
That's right.
Well, it doesn't look like they're going to kick to me.
Nope.
All right, we need a big stop.
The ball is about 3 inches from the goal line. Again, I would expect McCormick.
Same play.
Now he's telling them they got 4 seconds on the clock. Now 3.
Well, it's all going to be one play.
Yeah, it's not going to.
Yeah, we're going to call timeout.
Now Bolivar calls a timeout.
Okay.
Little gamesmanship.
We are engaged.
So who's our 2 biggest guys we can put up there on the center?
Well, that'd be me and you probably down there, I would say.
Not after a week of COVID. I'm not that big anymore. I don't have much firepower in me.
Well, Randy, I'm sure Randy would come out. Randy's a big guy.
Yeah, he's a big old boy. He could keep him from getting that hometown furniture.
If he could bring some hometown furniture with him, we could set up on that line.
Stack up some couches down there. That wouldn't be a bad deal. Well, you pretty well know they're not going to hand the ball off and take a chance of fumbling when you have a senior quarterback.
It's a question of going straight over the center or going out to the right or left. And yeah,
we're going to have McCullough and who is that? Number 50, Aiden Ezery, right over the ball.
And McCormick will step up underneath there. And
they did go outside.
They went outside. He handed it off. Don't see any indication of a touchdown.
No, we stopped him short on the outside.
Why are they stopping the clock?
All sides. I thought we had a nose guard that just shot underneath everybody right off the get-go. I thought I could pick him up.
Well, I guess I didn't see the flag over there.
So now they got 1.5 inches to go. They'll put a second back on the clock. All right, here we go.
And we'll do it again. Seems like this is about the 10th time we've tried this down here. McCormick eyes the defense, steps up under center. And they're going to hand it off. McCormick runs right behind the dive back for a touchdown. And Branson gets on the board with 1 second remaining here in the half.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The Liberators did a pretty decent job of holding them right there, and I thought that we might have slipped away with one, but that really puts us behind the 8 ball.
Well, if they score on the opening possession in the second half, we're in turbo clock.
It very much, it starts at fourth quarter, doesn't it, or does it go all the way?
That's a good question. We ask ourselves that every year.
We'll have to get out our Misha rule book. And effort in to kick the extra point. And it is good. So the Pirates go up 28-0 with 0.01 seconds remaining here in the first half. And maybe we can get a kickoff return.
Yeah, good time for a kickoff
I don't think Mr. Iffert's going to let us touch the ball.
He's going to have to almost tow it or get under it a lot for us to have a return.
Or that high-pressure front out of the north is really going to have to pick up.
Yeah.
Kind of an odd deal. The high-pressure front from the north is a hot front.
Yeah. Yeah, things are kind of in reverse right now as far as the weather goes. It may be the omen for a more strange weather year.
I know I'm sick of already having to feed cattle. I think they're sick of me having to feed them. I think they'd rather have some fresh green grass, but we ain't going to get any in my place for a while. Hoping this hurricane would have brought us a little rain, but it just went a little bit south and east of us. And Ifford tees it up on the far hash at the 40-yard line.
It's returnable.
It's going to be short. Casey going to field it at the 5 on the far sideline. Actually, that's Nichols. And was it Nichols? Yep. And that'll end the half. Decent return, but no avail. So at the break, it is Branson 28 and the Bolivar Liberators nothing. You're listening and watching Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.
When you own a commercial lawn service, you know a thing or two about great cuts. You also know that every dollar counts. And with Gravely's Mow Like a Pro sales event, you can save up to $2,000 and receive special financing on select models of America's most rugged and dependable commercial lawnmowers, including the Big Pro Turn 600. But hurry, the Mow Like a Pro sales event is for a limited time only, and only at Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Welcome to Coral Supply in Bolivar. Coral Supply and Kubota have stepped up to get you the Kubota tractor you need.
Like the L3902 package with box blade, brush hog, and 18-foot trailer. Bring home the Kubota L3902 package for 0 down, 2.9 APR for up to 84 months through March 1st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
At Coral Supply in Bolivar, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota tractor.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What? No way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
Ask Shelter Agent Craig Lehman about Shelter's competitive renters insurance rates.
For nearly 70 years, Schuff Furniture has been your local family-owned furniture store, where you'll find quality home furnishings from Ashley, Best Home Furnishings, Sleeptronic, and Catnapper, all at affordable prices. And did you know Schuff Furniture offers free delivery within a large area of Bolivar? Just ask Kevin or Melinda for the details. Make your house a home with Schuff Furniture, your everyday good price furniture store, located 3 miles south of Bolivar, right off Highway 13.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium on the campus of Southwest Baptist University. We're at the half. It is Branson 28 and your Bolivar Liberators nothing. It is the Shelter Insurance, Craig Lehman Shelter Insurance in Bolivar halftime show here on Your Country 99. And we will show you the Bolivar Liberator Marching Band as they prepare for their halftime performance. And we'll give you, Clay, you got some stats from the first half?
I do have some stats, not too many, though, unfortunately.
You got them all.
Yeah. I got everything I could. Chapel Banner throwing the ball this evening has 4 of 10 with 1 interception for 27 yards. Evan Nichols has two catches for 14 yards, and Cyrus Jackson has 2 catches for 9 yards. Running the ball, it's pretty much been the Gardner Casey show. He has 10 carries for 57 yards. Mace McCurry had 1 carry for 3 yards, and Chapel got sacked one time for a negative 10. Defensively, Mace McCurry leading all tackles. I'm not in the whole scheme of things. Last year he had 228 tackles, and I've been trying to break them down by tackles and assists, so I'm not going to have the correct amount on that. So it's kind of hard to tell where they're giving the assist at. So I'm just going to tell you he's our leading tackler here tonight, with Matthew Santos and Hunter Kozlowski closing in in close seconds there. As far as all the scoring, it's all been Branson tonight. They scored in their first possession with a 2-yard touchdown run by their quarterback. The kick was good, 7-0. And they scored at 3:17 the mark in the first quarter with a 39-yard pass play. Kick again good, making it 14-0. 6:38 to go in the second quarter. A 46-yard TD run by their quarterback. Kick was good, 21-0. And with 1 second to go in the second quarter, it's a 1.5-inch run by the quarterback. Kick good, 28-0. Matt, not a lot of good things. We haven't seen a real good sustained drive yet by the Liberators. We show a little signs, and then we get the legal procedure call. So need to work on that. But like I said, we keep shooting ourselves in the foot with that.
Well, Mr. Medley, what are the banners down there with the marching band? I can't. It's got banners all over the.
Well, it looks like roses in a...
looks like a barn in the background.
Yeah, I can't really make it out. Can you see that on the TV screen, what that is? It's a little blurry, and I can't make out what it is. But there's several of them on the field.
Yep, there's 6 of them on the field, and a big crowd in the band. I'd like to see that. Mr. True, the band director, good job getting those kids out there. Scores around the area, it's Lamar 22, Tipton 0 in the second quarter. Marionville up 38-0 over Skyline in the second quarter. No score on Fairgrove and Buffalo. Seneca up 28-0 at halftime over Nevada. Carthage with the 28-6 lead over Glendale in the second quarter. Nixa up 28-0 over Joplin in the second quarter. We thought that might be a good game, but looks like the Eagles have taken control. I guess they're both the Eagles, aren't they?
They are.
The Christian County Eagles taking control. Kickapoo down to Webb City 21-13, and a scare down in Ava as it's Mountain Grove 6, Ava 6 at halftime. Mount Vernon 14, Mack County 7 in the second quarter, and it's Stockton 18, Ash Grove nothing at the half. Ash Grove, the number 9 team in Class 1, and looks like Stockton may have a little upset going there. Republic 21, Ozark nothing second quarter. Neosho and Lebanon knotted at 7 in the second. No score from West Plains at Hillcrest or Willard at Waynesville. Carl Junction up 20-0 over Marshfield at the half. Log Rog up tied 6-6 in the second quarter with Central. And Aurora 14-0 over Monette in the second. Stratford 14-0 over Catholic in the second. No score from Limehouse Christian at Parkview. And Camdenton 25, Smith Cotton 0. So those are some of your scores from around the area. Again, next week the Liberators will travel down south to Springfield Parkview at JFK Stadium, a stadium we've gotten pretty familiar with as we've had our jamborees there the last, seems like, 6 years, and then also having played Parkview both in conference games and in postseason play there at JFK. And this Branson team will travel to West Plains, and that should be a pretty good contest as well.
I'd say they haven't been to West Plains in 8 or 9 years either.
I bet they haven't.
Yeah, every bit of that.
And Marshfield will host Hillcrest next week. And Logan Rogersville will host Carl Junction as we get deep into conference play here in the Ozark Mountain Conference. And that's a parent filming their kid. They're not going to get out of your way. SBU will be hosting their home opener this weekend right here. MSU will be hosting Lindenwood College, who just a few years ago was playing on this field against SBU in NCAA Division II. And the Missouri Tigers bring in a good one as they'll be hosting the Boston College Eagles. 11:45 kickoff at that one at Faurot Field. So some good games around the area collegiately tomorrow. Who the Chiefs play this weekend, Clay?
Oh, little old town out of Ohio, Cincinnati, something like that. The Bengals, Joe Burrows,
the Bayou Burrow. And that should be a good ball game as well.
Looking forward to that. Little Miss Callie's going to get to take in the game with Grandpa and her mom and daddy, so kind of going to be a first.
And of course, our St. Louis Cardinals, which really kind of look like the Springfield Cardinals after the last few days, as they were calling up people, as the Cardinals pretty much out of contention for any playoff activity, so they're getting to see a lot of the baby birds around. And so, full weekend sports. Want to congratulate Coach Bandy, the Bolivar High School cross-country and track coach, as he's been elected to the Missouri High School Track and Field Hall of Fame. Oh, there you go. So, good job, Coach Bandy. He's built a great program here at Bolivar.
Yeah, we just had our annual cross country meet here. I don't know how many runners they had this year, but they always have a lot.
Oh, there was a lot of cars here. I do know that. I don't know how many runners, but big crowd draw. Last week was a big weekend in Bolivar between Country Days and the cross country meet, and just a lot of folks in and around town last weekend. A great weekend in Bolivar. Again, SBU at home tomorrow. So that's a 1 o'clock kickoff. That should be a good ball game right here at Plaster Stadium tomorrow as well.
I need to get up and watch a couple of those SBU games this year.
They're really pretty entertaining. They're not real big, but they are fast, and it's Division II football used to be bigger kids that were just a little bit slow,
a little slower,
or maybe couldn't, but that ain't the case anymore. They're smaller kids that are really fast. It's a very fast-paced ball game.
You talk about Division II. I don't know if you noticed or not, and it took me a while to realize it, but KU, which I do not follow, don't get me wrong, but did you see who they played the opening weekend 2 weekends ago?
No.
Lindenwood.
That's who MSU's playing this weekend.
Well, Lindenwood played here on SBU still 3 years ago.
And they're Division I now.
Yeah, D1. Yeah. Moved up. I mean, that's quite the jump.
I just got word from Mike Campbell, 2,080 runners in the cross-country meet last week.
That's a lot. Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. So, got a text from Jimmy Dayball. He's listening. He's enjoying the broadcast. I bet he'd enjoy it better if the Liberators were up 28-0 over the Pirates.
I'm sure he would. Haven't seen Jimmy in a couple days. Good job by the band tonight.
Yeah.
Those are just, I guess, Desert Roses or something. I've been looking at them trying to figure out.
Of course, we can't hear the music with the headsets on and in the press box. You just kind of hear a little bit of the horns, but good production there at halftime. We're going to take a short break here on the Shelter Insurance Halftime Show. We'll be right back. You're watching and listening Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow. Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that? Because I don't know what coverage to choose. So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Diana Andrews, 326-2636.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
You know what they say? If you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
Welcome back to Platzer Stadium on the campus of Southwest Baptist University. About 7 minutes left in the halftime here. It is the Shelter Insurance halftime show. I want to thank Craig Lehman with Shelter Insurance in Bolivar. Always doing a great job and supporting the community. Now, there is an ugly picture. They want to show us on the video, and I've got a face for radio, so we need to do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we get this going.
Yep. We're supposed to sit together like anybody out there, Clay, wants to look at you and I.
You know what? I just noticed I don't have any hair on the backside of my head.
Well, I've noticed that for about 15 years, Clay. You don't have any hair on the backside of your... How about me, Mr. Badley? I got a spot back
there. No, you're so good. You're good. Your toupee's holding on pretty tight there.
Visited with Chad Dupay, the offensive coordinator for Branson. He said, "What's up with you? All your hair's on your head, and it's even dark." He said, "Even your beard's fairly dark." And Chad's a pretty gray beard. He said that was the 6 years he was Ozark made his hair turn gray. But all Branson tonight, Clay.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. You know, a little bit of maybe of a emotional letdown for the Liberators after last week's big win. You know, in overtime, very exciting game, no question about it. You know, come out here facing a school that's considerably larger than us. The coaches ain't gonna make any excuses using that. I mean, by any means. But bottom line is, if you do the math, they've got a little over two players more for every one of our players, is what it boils down to. And Coach was talking to me about, he said, you know, he had to let their coach know that we weren't able to have a freshman game. We can play 2 quarters with them over this weekend. And the Branson coach said, you know, we need to know that we got 40 kids on our freshman team. Yeah. You know, so what a luxury that is. Yeah. You know, I mean, they're being able to build. Hopefully we can get a few more kids out here in Bolivar the next couple of years and be able to have that full freshman game.
I don't think the Liberators have 40 kids in their freshman team for probably 15 years now.
Oh, I'd say you're exactly right. I went over this past Monday and watched the JV and the freshmen. Besides the numbers, you know, they somewhat competed up there with the Harrisonville, but once again, you looked across the other side of the field where the Harrisonville players were standing, and you know, they had probably a third more players than what we did out there, and we had our freshmen and our sophomore or our JV on our sidelines. So you know, every Monday, for those of you that don't know, you know, every Monday, like Bolivar's playing right here tonight, the varsity is playing, and now on Monday, our freshmen and our JV will go to Branson and play. So, you know, come out when you get a chance to come out and watch the young Liberators. You know, they put on a good show. And
so if we're on the road, we'll be in the Valley on Monday night with the freshmen and the JV. Yep. Well, and this is a really good Branson team. I mean, they're well-disciplined. They execute very well. They're not doing anything that we don't know they're going to do. They're just doing it right.
Yeah. Two penalties on the night. So, yeah, very
Very, very disciplined.
And their defense gets the ball fairly well, too. They're not playing a whole lot of kids both ways. Probably got 4 kids, it looks like, that are going both ways. So they're pretty fresh, and I'm pretty impressed with them. You said that Coach LaSalle told you this will probably be the best team we'll play all year, and right now looking at it, I think that probably is.
Yeah, without a doubt. And, they don't get excited. They're not getting in any hurry. And they're not showing a whole bunch. I mean, they're getting the job done with, the just a straight handoff up the middle or the quarterback diving in after the lead back and a pitch. And they lull you with that. They just get it that, and there's the pass that goes. And, I mean, we've seen that how many times over the years when you play these types of teams. They lull you in with that run game, and then all of a sudden goes for 46 yards.
It's just a very well-disciplined, like I said, execute well, and got good numbers, and they're well-coached, and probably just Liberators just a little bit outmanned tonight.
Yeah, probably so. Liberators back out down on the field. Branson has made the long track across from the SBU facilities over
the Meyer Center. Is that named after you?
No, I wouldn't tell anybody. No. Spelled the same, but no relation. I don't have a lot of folks, a lot of Myers left in my family.
Well, and you got any that would donate a couple $1 million?
Well, no, I don't have that either. Don't have. Unless one of them's hit a lottery that they haven't told me about.
Well, the Redbirds are tied with the Toronto Blue Jays in the top of the 8th, 3-3. We'll see if we can get an update on some scores from around Southwest Missouri as well. As we,
I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to spit it out. The Redbirds aren't out yet. They have a chance, and as long as they have a chance, I have to tune in and watch. I'm just saying they've got a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
I'm saying
Dumb and Dumber. You're saying there's a chance.
I'm saying there's a chance, and we've been down this road a couple of times, and but I can't let it go until it's over.
Well, I keep watching or listening to them every night, so I'm the same way, Suddy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've watched 2 games all season.
I'm a kind of a radio guy. I listen to the broadcast a lot.
Well, yeah, I listen to it. Of course, now it's getting dark so early. I don't have time to listen to it when I'm out working on the farm. I'm already done, so I go in the house after dark. But it is an enjoyable thing for me. There's a few things. The fall is just my favorite sporting time. You've got playoff baseball.
Right.
You've got high school football, college football, and pro football. And, man, it just doesn't get any better. I love to get up and watch game day on ESPN and watch all the college games. There's some dandies tomorrow, some big ball games. A couple good ones tonight. K-State taking on, who did they have? But Kansas had UNLV, and UNLV is a pretty good ball club this year. Kansas much improved as well. And K-State, I can't remember who they were playing, but that would be a good one as well. And, they used to never have Friday night college games. Now it's pretty much commonplace.
Well, Friday night was always reserved for high school. Saturday was college, and Sunday with a Monday night game. Kansas City Chiefs on their schedule this year, they have a game starting on Monday nights, starting on Wednesday, starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They're playing 6 of the 7 days of the week.
That's a lot.
Oh, man. They got a 3-game stretch where it's 3 games in 10 days.
Huh. K-State is hosting Arizona. It's 14-7 at the half in that one. Kansas 17-16 over UNLV in the third quarter. So, like I said, those are 2 pretty good ball games.
Did you say Kansas State was leading in that?
Yeah, 14-7 at the half.
Okay.
So,
but Matt, the clock expired and they put the 3 minutes back up on. What do you say we take
let's take a short break
for a little
bit. Come right back with the second half kickoff. You're listening and watching Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.
When it comes to buying tires, you don't need gimmicks and big sales. You need fair prices and great customer service. And that's exactly what you get at Atterbury's MFA Tire and Auto Center. And that's why Dwayne Atterbury continues the family tradition of a firm handshake and a great deal. So if you're looking for the right tire at the right price, come see Dwayne at Atterbury's MFA Tire and Auto Center today at 333 East Broadway in Bolivar. Attaboy, Atterbury.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
Hey, Liberator fans, get your Liberator sports gear at B-Town Custom Apparel, your official Liberator sports boutique. Need t-shirts, vests, uniforms, hats, or promotional products for your business? They've got it all with customized screen printing, embroidery logo development, fundraising, and promotional items. Their talented graphic designers create unique designs just for you. Visit them online at btowncustomapparel.com. Also see them for your sign needs and UPS shipping. B-Town Custom Apparel, proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
Welcome back to Placer Stadium on the campus of Southwest Baptist University. Halftime over, and we are getting ready to open up the third quarter. The Liberators will kick off to the Pirates to start things off here in the second half.
I believe this is our first kickoff, too, Matt. Now, we went with some pooch kicking last week. Tried to recover the ball more than anything else. It's what it looked to me like. We ran that probably, 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, they were just trying to hit that spot. We put some speedsters over there and was just trying to beat the Harrisonville team to the ball. Burke will kick it off, teases up midfield at the 40. Who's that back to receive for the Pirates? We got number 25, and that'd be Hunter Reynolds. He's a junior, 6'1", 170. Might be a 7. He's just standing sideways. Yes,
Zaire Fair, he is a senior, 5'10", 150. They're standing on their own 5-yard line. Burke teases up, and we're ready to get this second half underway.
Short drop back for the kicker.
And they try an onside kick, and Branson recovers.
Did it not go 10?
We have flags.
Must have a flag because we had the ball. Flag on the far side over there. I see it now.
Offsides. So, once again, a penalty, self-created penalty, hurts the Liberators. Now they might be a little ready for the onside kick. The returning backs move up to the 11-yard line. We get a change of personnel, so I'm going to say we're probably not going to onside kick here.
Yeah, like I was going to say there, but we were just trying to hit that open spot, and we put some speedsters on the field just to try to run 15 yards, 18 yards to beat them to a spot, and got close a time or two. Like this.
It's a high pooch kick. Fair catch called for at the 33-yard line, and that's where Branson will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 33 to start this third quarter. Sam Grajowski, the sophomore D-back, making the reception on the kickoff. So pretty good field position for the Pirates. And, guys, you got to think they're going to come out and just run the ball like they have been.
I don't think we'll see them change much on their offense. Their offense was pretty successful. I thought they had a good mix of plays.
Yeah, and, like I said, they didn't run a bunch of plays, probably 4 or 5 plays off of not just the run plays, not the pass plays, but not showing a whole bunch, but not needing to.
One receiver near side, near wing goes in motion. They hand off straight dive to the fullback, and he's going to pick up maybe a yard on the carry.
He's probably going to go to the sideline. Number 50 there, that's going to be Aiden Esri. He came up with the shoe of that running back.
Like Smith Quigg lost the shoe. He got it back on, though. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Pirates. McCormick reads his wristband. They come right back with the same formation. Now Liberator defenders backing up. Far wing comes in motion. They run pitch to him on the near side. He gets up to about the 39-yard line. Good job spreading it out there by McCurry, the eldest McCurry. Also in on the play for the Liberators, Connor Neal.
Connor Neal put a big hit on him right there, and Mason McCurry finished it up.
So 3rd down and 5 now for the Pirates.
Good start for the Liberator defense right here.
And that was a straight pitch play there for the Pirates. No option there. They faked the dive to the fullback and pitched to the far side wing who came in motion. Far side wing in motion again. They go to the fullback. He dives forward and gets across the line of scrimmage and not much else.
I think he's short.
That's going to bring up 4th down and about 2 for the Pirates. So good defensive effort so far here in the early going of the 3rd quarter for the Liberators.
Good job by Connor Neal and Owen McCullough. A couple other Liberators also in on that stop.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 1.
Okay, what was a stop and a score here, and we could turn this game
We got a ball game.
Without a doubt.
Far wing goes big hit, hanged off, and I don't think he got it.
Mason McCurry just made a
far side judge has him passed. The near side judge does not, but the far side judge already moved the stick.
They've already moved him. Yeah, that's a good hit.
Boy, he stood him up right there in the hole.
Good effort there by the Liberator defense, coming up just short of stopping them on 4th and 1. We'll have to go back and watch that on the archive.
Yeah.
So 1st down and 10. One receiver to either side from McCormick, steps up under center. Near wing goes in motion, and the handoff straight dive to the fullback down the middle of the field, and a touchdown-saving tackle by Kozlowski over there as Quigg Smith, or is it Quigg Smith or Smith Quigg? I can't remember. Smith Quigg found the seam down the middle.
But coming back, though, we got flags down back here, guys.
Flags there in the backfield. They're going to get an illegal procedure call, I believe.
Yeah, Whitehead's definitely going to bring them all the way back up here. Let's see the call. Illegal shift.
Illegal shifts.
Well, okay.
So they'll bring up 1st down and 15 instead of 1st and 10 deep in Liberator territory.
Yeah, this is better.
You know, Matt, I'm kind of zeroed in with binoculars trying to make sure I get the tackler down, so I'm not sure what happened with that shift right there. I've just had the quarterback and the running back. I don't know, maybe did we have 2 wings move?
No, it didn't look like it from my vantage point, but my eyes are old and crusty. McCormick under center, straight drop back, pop pass on the near side, has his man. He's dropped immediately.
Mason McCurry.
About a 5-yard pickup before McCurry brought down the wideout Tegan Asbury. And that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
9:20 left so far in the 3rd quarter. It's moving pretty quick.
Eating some clock up. Need to get a stop. They got TV over on that far sideline?
Yes, they do.
What are they watching? They're on broadcast? They're watching us? Near wing goes in motion. They pitch to him, and he's hit
great job right there to
scrimmage. And Neesmith with a great open field tackle for a 4-yard loss on the Pirates. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 15 for Branson.
All right, well, you know, this is exactly what we needed, is a great defensive stand right off the get-go to start this second half. If we can finish this one right here, I think they'll probably punt.
McCormick gets the play from the far sideline. Offense coordinator Chad Dupay. One receiver far side, near wing goes in motion. McCormick rolls back, throws, has his man wide open, makes a great catch in stride, touchdown Pirates.
Number 88 again.
That's a 57-yard touchdown pass from McCormick to Tegan Asbury. That hurt.
Backbreaker.
And he got behind the defenders. Nice pass by McCormick.
Perfect throw, right in
threw that up there, and Asbury never had to get out of stride. And a nice catch. It's a little bit harder than you think to catch that ball when you're running like that and not break stride. And Ifford in to kick the extra point. Just when we thought we had a good stop on him.
Yep.
So they run. You start easing up to stop the run, and then they send one deep. And we jumped again. Snap is back, and then penalty flag.
Looks like we got a little quick on this side.
That far side also come across.
Both of them?
Yeah. And he knew it, too. He fired off, took one step, and then just stood up.
Their side man tried to haul back, but he didn't get there in time, so they'll move him up. And I'm sure they'll let Eford just kick this one. He doesn't need any help. He's a pretty good kicker. They declined the penalty. That's kind of odd.
Well, he practices from that.
Yes, that's right.
Move him up, I don't know. It could change. I don't know how it could, but I guess I can understand the philosophy there.
I'd move him back and let him practice from back there. I think he'd be good after about 30.
I think he's good for further than that.
He took one and boinked it off of Simon Bolivar's ear over there.
All right, they're going to line her up and try her again. I think.
The Liberators came pretty close to blocking one earlier. Then they had
far side referees coming in.
Kicker interference. We're going to have a conference here.
Not sure what they could be talking about. I mean, it's a dead ball foul. No, it's not. But it is a dead ball anyway because the clock's not running because it's an extra point.
Pizza. They're wondering what they're going to order for pizza for after the game would be my guess.
They just went over, so that if you placed our order,
pepperoni or hamburger, which is it?
Said we're going into turbo clock, so you might want to tell them to make it a little bit early. All right, let's try her now. See if this rattles Eford. This may be the only way to make him miss one. Have a
freezing.
Freeze him up. Teague to hold, Eford to kick. Long snap count. Snap is back. It's good. The kick is up.
Oh,
and it is good.
It's good. I thought we got it at first. It disappeared. It just got off his foot so fast. My eyes couldn't keep up with it.
Those kids running them Branson flags up and down the far track, they're going to get wore out.
They're pretty fast, too. They're moving them right down the line there.
So with 8:15 remaining in the third quarter, the Pirates take the 35-0 lead. We're going to send it back to the studio. You're watching and listening to Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. As the Pirates about to kick off, you're watching Bolivar Liberator football, brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank, a better way to do your banking in Bolivar.
I think it's an I Love Lucy run over there.
Eford puts it on the near hash. And this is first. He's usually been on the far hash. Got a congregation of young people in front of us. Then there's one old dude. Get him out of the way so we can see. Here we go. Casey and Nichols back to receive. And he pushes it to the far side. And we got penalty flags. I believe Branson jumped off sides. That is the case, so they'll mark him back to the 45.
Jackson actually did a pretty good job there going back and fielding that over his shoulder.
That's why he put the ball on the hash. Yep, he's going to go center field now. Let's see with the penalty if he can get it out of the box.
I got a feeling.
Nichols steps up to his 9. Casey standing on his own 5. And he booms it. Casey's going to field it at 3s, up to the 10, the 15, comes to the near sideline, 20, back to the middle, 25, gets up to the 28-yard line. So 25-yard return by Gardner Casey on the kickoff from Ifford from Branson.
Clock is running, so turbo clock did go into effect.
And they'll spot him at the 29. So it'll be a 26-yard return by Casey. Banner coming in at quarterback. Casey will be on his far side in the pistol. One receiver out to the far side. McCurry will be the up back here on the near side. Jackson the up back on the far side. Now McCurry goes in motion. The handoff up the middle to Casey. He gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Has a whole platoon of Pirates right there on the stop.
Yeah, there just was no place for him to go that time. Branson defense just got in each gap and blocked everything up there.
Would it be a platoon of
I'm just
Pirates?
saying, that's what I was thinking.
A ship.
Coven, it could be a coven of Pirates, I suppose. Could be
shipload of Pirates.
A herd of Pirates. I'm not sure.
Two receivers near side, one far side. The McCurry, the slot back, comes in motion. They hand off to Casey. He breaks a tackle or two, spins to the outside across the 40, 45, 50, and tripped up on a touchdown-saving tackle at the 47-yard line. Great open field tackle there by the Pirates. Zaire Fair, the senior cornerback.
That would be a hometown furniture
First down.
and mattress first down.
Oh, I got to get it clicked. I'll get that up there for you, Randy. There you go. Hometown furniture
And mattress.
They sell furniture and mattresses. I think they even got like some rugs.
Well, they got
and a little trickery there by the Liberators. They get it up the middle and nothing doing. And the middle linebacker hit Nichols in a gut-busting tackle by Will Funderburk as he got his shoulder pads right in the breadbasket of Nichols.
He stopped him cold.
No gain on the play, second down and 10.
Yeah, kind of spun out there and did that inside handoff, and it just didn't go anywhere. Called timeout.
Timeout Liberators?
I didn't see who. I think it was
a timeout for a drink with 5:41 remaining. We'll send it back to the studio. You're watching and listening Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.
Hey gang, wherever you are, CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has you covered. Complete clothing department for both men and women. Their hardware, electrical, and plumbing departments have what you need to get that job done right. For the farm, CNC has fencing supplies from pipe gates, barbed wire, and animal health supplies. And for our furry friends, CNC has toys, both cat and dog food, and of course, dog houses. You can depend on the Colemans at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon.
Hey, this is Paul at CNC Farm and Home Supply. If you have the questions, we have the answers.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. Little option pitch there to Jackson, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Thunderberg on the stop for the Pirates. It'll be 3rd and 10 with 5:12 left here in the third quarter. Turbo clock in effect. Jackson and Nichols wide to the far side. Casey the set back by Banner in the gun. Snap is back. Banner rolls to the far side, looking to throw, has some time, steps up, throws it in the middle to the intended receiver at the 45-yard line. He threaded the needle between two defenders, and the ball knocked down incomplete.
He put a little tip on that ball, but there were two defenders. Somebody got a hand on it, looks like.
Intended receiver was McCurry. So that'll bring up 4th and 10, and Bolivar will be forced to punt. Burke will come in.
Yeah, 4:25 to go here in the third.
And moving.
Yeah. Clock's not stopping, but
Corbin Mullen back to receive the kick for the Pirates. He's standing on his own 20-yard line. Burke going to kick from his own 35. Short a player. We get one in, and Burke kicks it anyways. I don't think he was ready for the snap. It's going to take a big bounce. It was a booming kick, and it'll be down at the 9-yard line. And that's where Branson will take over 1st and 10 with 3:58 remaining here in the third quarter, up 35-0 over the Liberators.
That's going to be about where'd you say you marked them down?
Inside the 10 and 9, right around the 10, 9 or 10, yeah.
About a 51-yard kick.
It's a good kick. Well, he was standing on his own.
He hit it on about the 5. No, he hit that about the 37, 38-yard line there.
Branson hurrying to get on the field.
I think that's just their. That's just how they operate. I think that's what they do. Yeah.
So McCormick will step up under center. One receiver wide to the near side. Near wing goes in motion to the far side. Straight dive to the fullback. And he's going to pick up about 9 yards on the carry. And that's been a good night of running for Smith Quigg. He's got to be getting close to 100 yards, doesn't he?
I would say.
Same formation for the Pirates. Again, the near wing goes in motion. Again, they go back to Smith, and he's going to pick up the first down.
Number 57, Taryn Newman on the tackle. About 3 on the evening for Newman.
1st and 10 Pirates.
Branson's not worried about the clock, Matt. They're just keeping their rhythm going.
Yep.
Smart.
Far wing comes in motion. They go right back up the middle on the straight dive. And again, Smith Quigg, this time he picks up maybe a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9.
$2:15 to go in the third.
This fourth quarter will roll. Far side wing in motion, now cuts back on a little counter, and keeping the ball as the quarterback, he's going to get across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tough piece of running.
Sure was.
For the quarterback. I guess he handed that off. That was the...
Couldn't tell. There was a lot of confusion in the backfield, it looked like.
First time we've seen that play this season, that running on the counter.
Well, I don't know if it was a broken play. Like Sutton said, there's a lot of confusion. But they pick up 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Far wing in motion. That's Smith, or McCormick's not in there. Got a new quarterback, and he bounces off his hands of the intended receiver.
You know, that's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and 6. They're running the punt team in.
Good stop by the defense.
Very nice.
As we have the 2nd-string quarterback in, I believe that is Junior Pastrana, a sophomore, 5'11", 160. And we have not seen their punter all night. Can you get a number on the punter?
That's that big tight end that's got 2 touchdown passes, number 88.
Tegan Asbury, the punter. He's also the holder on the extra points. It's a high kick. It's kind of a rugby-style kick to the far side. And it's going to go out of bounds.
Well, good.
Not too far.
It's like right around the 32, maybe?
Yep. See where he marks it back. That is where it's going to be, Mr. Medley. So it'll be 1st and 10 there for the Liberators. Best field position they've had all evening.
Oh, I'd really like to get a score here.
It'd be nice to take that turbo clock off.
36 seconds left in the quarter. The Liberators will have to snap. Banner brings the troops out. A little confusion on who needs to be in the ball game. Jackson now going out to the far side. It will be Neesmith, the wide receiver, to the near side. McCurry comes in motion from the far side and penalty flag.
Illegal procedure against the Liberators.
Yet again.
Moving back 5, 1st and 15, 22 seconds. The clock stopped. I didn't think clock stopped on penalty.
I bet they started up here after they reset the ball.
There we go.
Let's see if McCurry goes in motion again. Nope, they send the far side, Jackson, in motion. They pitch it to him on a sweep near side, and he gets up to about the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, but it won't cover the penalty on the last play. And that'll be the last play of the third quarter. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Pirates of Branson up 35-0 over our Bolivar Liberators. You're watching and listening Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.
Since 1912, thousands of Southeast Missourians have turned to Douglas Hahn Heidemann for their legal needs. Specializing in personal injury, wrongful death, bankruptcy, business law, workers' compensation, and estate planning, they're here to fight for your rights. With decades of experience, their dedicated team delivers the results you deserve. When it matters most, Douglas Hahn Heidemann is the name to remember. For consultation, visit dhhlawfirm.com and let them put their expertise to work for you. Because at Douglas Hahn Heidemann, they know the art of winning.
Who's keeping you toasty this winter? For more than 30 years, Jim and Roberta Doak have been keeping folks warm in Polk County. They offer propane delivery, new system installs, new and used propane tanks, bottled propane, and so much more. They deliver clean, affordable American propane in a fast, friendly, and courteous manner that you can depend on. If you're on the fence about what propane company to use this year, give them a call at 326-6111 or visit them just a block north of historic downtown Bolivar. Doak Propane, a proud sponsor of Liberator football.
If you haven't been to Kathy's Pasta lately, you haven't been. New ownership brings an updated menu and new atmosphere that'll enhance your dining experience. Indulge your senses with not only premium pastas, but juicy ribeye steak, tender filet mignons, and succulent seafood that's bursting with flavor, all while getting exceptional service. Kathy's Pasta. Come taste what's new. Located on Main Street in Bolivar across from the post office. Kathy's Pasta, where every dish is a celebration.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. Liberators had a gain of about 6 on a run by Banner, who was flush from the pocket, and then on the ensuing play, they sacked him for about a 12-yard loss. It'll bring up 4th down and about 18 for the Liberators with 10:47 left, and Coach LaSalle calls a timeout. See what they want to do here. We'll keep it right here since we just got back from the quarter break timeout.
Banner did a good job on that first play. He got flushed out of that pocket, scrambled around the end, made a guy miss, and kind of got stood up over on that far sideline, but he got a good pickup on that and didn't have much chance. He had 3 guys in the backfield with him on that second play.
He did take a shot, but then that next play, he had somebody on him from the get-go and had to take the loss. You know, we're watching the Banner mature as a quarterback every play, every game.
Play. I agree, every play.
And you just see him learning. You can tell from here he's learning things, learning when not to throw, when to throw it away, when to tuck it and run.
And, you know, it's not an easy learn when you're under fire and the Friday Night Lights are on.
Right.
It's not an easy learn. I mean, it's
your first home game.
Yeah, it's tough, and he's I'm telling you what, he's still got a bigger in his step, and he's moving around, and he's everything's positive with his body.
You can play all the JV games you want, but when you get up here on Friday nights, it is just a little bit different, especially when you're playing a top 10 Class 5A team.
And he's adapting nicely.
That little conference going on between the White Hat and another official. Now,
yeah.
I guess they're going to play ball.
Looks like we're fourth and about 15, and we're going to go for it. I like this. This is fine.
Banner from the gun. Casey in the backfield with him. Jackson goes in motion from the near side to the far side. Short snap. Banner rolls out. He's going to have to tuck it and run. Got some room to run. Gets a block, and he picks up the first down. He's going to pay the price as he took a shot, but he did get the first down. That is a hometown furniture.
First down. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm proud of that young man right there. He made a great cut right off the get-go after he evaded a couple would-be tacklers, but took a shot at the end.
Well, and he waited on his block there at the end, too. That was what was really good. He got that block and took it to hand it off to Gardner Casey. He's going to get up to about the 15-yard line.
Okay.
So the Liberators have a little something going on here with 10:04 left to play in the ball game, down 35-0.
You know, Banner was still looking to deliver the ball downfield when he started off through there, Matt. He wasn't out of the play until he crossed the line.
They're looking at their wristbands. Two receivers near side for Banner. One to the far side, that's Neesmith. He's in the pistol. Casey behind him in the gun. McCurry goes in motion. It's a bad snap. Banner has to fall on it at the 28-yard line. And, man, we just can't put 4 or 5 plays together in a row.
No, that's been that way all season so far, just in the last 2 games and tonight. So.
Looked like the snap might have been off to his right or left. I couldn't tell, but the snap was about chest high. Looked like it just got by him.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 16 for the Liberators. They're going to spot the ball at the 26-yard line of the Pirates. Pirates still have their first-string defense in, trying to pitch the shutout. McCurry comes in motion. Banner rolls out to the far side. Looking to throw, has his intended receiver, and he's immediately knocked to the ground. That's Nichols on the catch. And it'll be a gain of about 3 on the play, 4th down now and 14.
All right, Banner did. Timeout.
Timeout, Bolivar. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.
For all your furniture and bedding needs, visit Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. Come see our great quality mattresses and furniture closeouts. You will not find more bang for your buck on pillow tops, Euro tops, temper-grade foam mattresses, and adjustable bases. Same for sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedroom, and dining room furniture. From budget to luxury, we got it all. Payment programs available, same as cash, no credit needed. Check out our many great reviews on Facebook and Google. We will treat you right and earn your 5-star review. Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. 451 South Springfield Avenue, Bolivar, Missouri.
If you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Missouri, call Hubbard Realty. We're your local real estate experts with a team of dedicated professionals who will represent you through one of life's biggest challenges, buying or selling a home, land, or investment property. Let our years of experience in up and down markets guide you with data-driven advice and researched guidance. With generational roots in the area, we're here to stay. So work with the realtors you know, like, and trust. The agents at Hubbard Realty. We're your hometown real estate experts.
Welcome back. The Liberators looking at a 4th and 14. Banner in the pistol. Casey behind him. Snap is back. They fake the handoff to Casey. Banner under pressure. He gets rid of it, but he's dropped. It'll be incomplete. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirates on the on the possession from the Liberator, or from their own 24-yard line.
Not so sure he just didn't throw it off that Branson player's leg there to just kind of avoid the sack.
Yep. He was trying to throw it away. It was
Branson kind of knew that, what was getting ready to happen. They were blitzing him hard, and he was lucky to get away from the sack.
They've also picked up that when he fakes that handoff, he rolls the other way, and they've been running this way.
Yep.
And they finally learned that, and then the defender stayed at home and he rolled right into him. Can you see who the new quarterback is there for Branson, Clay? number 10. Near wing goes in motion, and it is junior Pastrana, sophomore, 5'11", 160. They hand it off to the fullback on the straight dive, and he picks up about 3 yards on the carry.
Liberators got a couple new guys in there on defense. Number 77 is Jace Mashburn. And I don't have 74.
Evan Mortensen.
Cole Quinn. Number
Also
74.
Number 12. Near wing in motion. And the quarterback, Hestron, is going to keep it. And he'll pick up about 3 yards on the carry. Kyle Neal on the tackle for the Liberators.
Connor's racking up a lot of tackles this year, Clay.
Yes, he is. He's doing a good job.
And quality tackles.
3rd down and 5 for the Pirates, 7 minutes and counting. They got a 35-0 lead over the Liberators. Pastrana under center, near wing comes in motion. They hand it off to the fullback. He'll be short of the first down.
Neesmith on the tackle there. Maddox, my neighbor.
Fourth and 1, and the Pirates will go for it. Nope, now they're moving the chain.
First down.
First down.
Okay.
$6:15 left in the ball game. Branson going to be victorious tonight. Near wing in motion. Quarterback going to keep it, breaks a tackle, kicks it to the outside, picks up about 9. That kid's quick.
Yes, he is. Logan Bunn with tackle there.
Close to a first down.
Yeah, just about 9.5 yards. That's a different. That's Isaiah King.
Timeout on the field.
Wow, we've had more timeouts, and we'll send it back to the studio. You're watching and listening Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.
Drilling, the action of making a hole in something by boring with a drill. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's not, especially when it comes to water wells, geothermal drilling, and environmental monitoring. With over 20 years' experience, Jeremy McCarthy and his crews at McCarthy Drilling will have your project completed efficiently and effectively using state-of-the-art drill rigs. Don't leave your drilling to just anyone. Contact the experts at McCarthy Drilling in Halfway. McCarthy Drilling done right.
When is the last time your bank paid you for swiping your debit card? At Mid-Missouri Bank, swiping your card actually makes you money. Since June of 2017, Midmo has paid out $6 million in Kasasa rewards to their Kasasa customers. $6 million. That's an average of $75,000 a month. You think it's time to switch to Mid-Missouri Bank? Come join one of their 13 locations and get paid to swipe. To learn more, visit midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Member FDIC.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
When you own a commercial lawn service, you know a thing or two about great cuts. You also know that every dollar counts. And with Gravely's Mow Like a Pro sales event, you can save up to $2,000 and receive special financing on select models of America's most rugged and dependable commercial lawnmowers, including the Big Pro Turn 600. But hurry, the Mow Like a Pro sales event is for a limited time only, and only at Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. 4:51 remaining. The Pirates just picked up a first down, and then they ran another play, and it's now 2nd down and 9. And the handoff to the fullback, and he gets stuffed. And on the tackle for the Liberators, Terry Newman, he had a big hit there.
Bring up 3rd and 8. 4:18, clock running.
And it won't stop.
And it won't stop.
Bolivar has 1 timeout remaining. Branson with 3. They're not going to call timeout.
If we could get Warwick Electric involved in this game, then we could stop the clock.
Yep. We could score a Warwick Electric touchdown, and we would stop the clock, but we'd have to have about 6 hometown furniture for first down.
Or a scoop and a score.
Yep. And a little quarterback keeper there, and that'll bring up 4th down and 8 for the Pirates, as they have their JV offense, and the quarterback is Sam Berjaska.
And 10 on the play clock and 3:20 to go in the quarter.
Far wing in motion. They fake the pitch to him. Verjaska rolls out to the far side. He's got room to run. Picks up the first down, runs out of bounds at the Liberator 40-yard line. So that'll move the sticks for the Pirates with 3 minutes remaining in the ball game.
Smart play. He had a guy in front of him, Matt. He could have thrown that to, but he could see that he could pick up the first down without any trouble.
Yeah, they cleared everybody out to the right side of their offense, our left defensive side. It just left that whole side of the field open, the far side.
So Verjaska brings him back to the line of scrimmage. It's the 1st and 10. Near wing in motion. They hand off to the dive back, and he picks up about 6 on the carry.
Jay Smashburn on the stop there.
Can't believe Jace Mashburn's playing varsity football. When he was a little bitty kid.
Time marches on.
Christy used to babysit him over
little
at the
tiny
house.
baby. Well, he wasn't ever a little tiny baby. He was a baby.
Younger. He's just young. 2 minutes left.
Projaska takes a snap, and he runs behind the dive back this time. He's going to be close to the first down, be about maybe a half a yard short with $1.50 left to play in this one. And the far sidelines over there, the Branson students got their, back in the day, that would have been our lighters.
Oh, yeah, phones.
But it's the phones, waving their phones.
Yeah, you don't see too many lighters anymore.
No. Projaska going to run the option. Keeps it himself, gets a block from the near wing, crosses the 30, and finally dropped at the 24-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. Don't see any penalty flags on the play. Just under a minute left to play now in the ball game.
And the sticks have been moved.
Number 12 in on that stop. That's going to be Evan Mortensen, sophomore, wide receiver and defensive back. Number 64 checking into the game.
Will Nevin.
Milo Griffin.
Oh, Milo. I know Milo.
Okay, Milo, get you a stop here, Milo.
I think of Milo. I think of Milo Beto in the Clint Eastwood movies.
Looks like
38 seconds there in the victory formation, and that will be the ball game. The Pirates win it here tonight over the Liberators, 35-0. And it was all Branson all night long, and they're just a good team, guys.
They're a good team. Well, this one, executed well on both sides of the ball,
and didn't make very many mistakes.
10 seconds left, and we're shaking hands. Good. That's a good job by Branson too. They nailed it at the end, and everybody's going home.
So the Liberators fall to 1-2 on the season. Branson goes to 3-0, and they have the early lead in the Ozark Mountain Conference race. And the Liberators will travel to Parkview next week, and Branson will be hosting West Plains. And West Plains 1-1. They were at Hillcrest tonight. We didn't have a score on that one. Let's see if we can update some scores for you.
Man, I'm doing some adding over here.
All right, I'll tell you. Wow. Lamar 44-0 over Tipton at the half. 46-0 Marionville over Skyline at the half. Some of these games got to be final. Seneca shuts out Nevada 42-0 tonight, guys. That is a statement in the Big 8.
Yes, I'd say so.
Carthage with a 42-14 lead over Glendale in the fourth quarter. Warsaw 14, Lafayette County 10 in the fourth quarter. Nixa, hold on to this one, 49-0 over Joplin late in the fourth quarter. That's a statement in the COC. It is Mountain Grove still up over Ava 12-6 in the fourth quarter. Mount Vernon 35, Mack County 14 in the fourth quarter. Mack County is one of our district foes. Stockton 18, Ash Grove 0 at the halftime. Republic 28, Ozark nothing at the half. Neosho 21, Lebanon 7. That's a shocker. Neosho a little better, but Lebanon having a hard time stepping up into the COC this year. They have not had a very successful start to the season. Carl Junction 36, Marshfield 0 in the fourth quarter in a conference game. And then Logan Rogersville 32, Central 6 at the half. And no score from Lighthouse Christian Parkview. Camdenton 45, Smith Cotton 7 in the fourth quarter. So the Liberators lose it here tonight, 35-0. Clay, you got some post-game stats for us?
I do. Chapel Banner finished the game this evening with one interception. He was 5 for 13, throwing the ball for 30 yards. His main target was Evan Nichols, who had 3 catches for 17 yards. And Cyrus Jackson had a couple catches for 9 yards. Let's see. Running the ball, Casey had 13 carries for 84 yards. Mason McCurry had 1 rush for 3 yards. And Cyrus Jackson, 2 for 2 yards. And that's it on our offensive totals for this evening.
Not much offense going on tonight?
No. I was just kind of looking at defense. Well, like I said, tackles versus assists, we're just going to combine them all. Mason Murray had about 11. Looks like Aiden Essery had 5. Maddox Neesmith with 6. Connor Neal with 4. Tyler Newman with 4. Logan Bunn had 5. Matthew Santos 5. So kind of the defense, they gave up 3 big plays that were 30 yards or more, I think. But it's just a little bit different ball game. Playing Branson right there. They're very disciplined and had a good offense and just stuck with their game plan the whole entire evening. And their defense really shut us down.
Really didn't see too much weakness of any kind on either end of the ball. I mean, they threw the ball well, they ran the ball well, they defended well. Their kicking game's excellent. Just didn't see too much weakness.
Well, and you got to think right now they are the early going front leader in this Ozark Mountain Conference.
Without question.
Yeah, in the conference. Of course, they're also the largest school in the conference. So, but very well coached. Executed well in all aspects of the game. Liberators just couldn't get 4 or 5 plays strung together. We'd have a couple good plays and then kind of shoot ourselves in the foot or go backwards. But Liberators lose it here tonight, 35-0 to the Pirates of Branson. I don't think we're going to get Coach LaSalle up here.
Probably not.
We will be on the air at 6:45 next Friday night live from JFK Stadium. As the Liberators travel to Springfield to take on the Parkview Vikings. And that's going to wrap it up for us here tonight. This is Matt Henneberg for Sutton Medley and Clay Meyer saying so long, and thank you for watching Bolivar Liberator football on Your Country 99.
This Bolivar Liberators sports broadcast is made possible by these great sponsors. Be sure to tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors